Hello, hello, hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday evening to ya all. Good to see ya, good to see ya, good to see ya. What is up, Filthy Rascal, Autumn Shank, Zaire, Devil Gear, Nightbot, of course, Locksmith, MTG, Archway Dragon. How are you this fine evening? Shromo, Goldwater. How are you? DJ Kitty Bubbles. What is up tonight, everyone? Oh man, I'm excited. This deck is going to be sweet. Awesome, dude. Good to see ya, Stitches. Oh man, Commander Clash. Yes, I know we're off to a slightly late start. Commander Clash was, oh my god. Woo! What a game. We started at, well, we say we start at 2 o'clock, but usually it's like 2 something by the time everyone comes together, we start going. But man, it literally ended just 15 minutes ago. So it was roughly like 3.5 hours, probably the actual game was. Oh boy, what a Commander game. What's up, Michael Sky, Dragon Mage, Titan Reaver, Cryptic Clue. Been working on a deck that know you'll love. Ooh, let me take a peek. 5-color value. Ooh. I do like value, and I do like 5 colors. That deck looks sweet. So how is everyone this evening? Don't want to lose power before the end of the stream. Oh, are you in hurricane territory? Well, stay safe and good luck. Things are a little bit out of place. I need to. Oh man, this is normally stuff I do ahead of time, but we are a little bit behind times because Commander Clash went so late. Let me see if I can get things to where they are supposed to be really quick. I'm so sorry for the late start, also for things being everywhere. Yeah, one second. I'm getting there. Oh no, that's Moto. You don't move. You stay there. All right. You go down like this. All right, there we go. Chat is not working for some reason. Let's see if we can get chat working. Hopefully. And then this goes over here. Oh my goodness. This goes over here. This goes over here somewhere roughly. Oh man, alright, we got there. Oh my goodness, what's up everyone? Coco's Homebrew, Civ Vindicate, Ajax Cricket, right on the coast of Virginia. Oh, well, good luck, Sagata. That is scary stuff. Oh man, well, we still gotta go to stream mode. Don't worry, stream mode is still coming when we go into the games. This is a Commander Clash for next week. Yeah, we record on Thursdays for next Friday. So this is the second part of Guilds of Ravnica Commander Clash. MTG Gizmothing, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Oh man, I'm not hearing the splash. Oh man. Yeah, so we got a fun deck tonight. We are playing some Grixis Dragons in Standard. This is a deck that it top-aided a PTQ recently, a very similar list, and I've been playing it for fun because Nib Mizzet is so sweet. It is just such a sweet card to have on the battlefield, so I'm excited for this deck. I think it's actually pretty good. It looks a little janky, but we'll get to that in a minute. Why not Arena? I felt like playing Moto tonight. I don't really know. Ugly Americans, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. So we played Arena on Tuesday. I figured we'd do a Magic Online game tonight. So just kind of bouncing back and forth here and there and everywhere. Braille7, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Oh, I see. Maybe the sub notification isn't popping up. All right. Maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, so how is everyone this fine evening? Hopefully all is well. So yes, I just finished like 10 minutes ago an epic Commander game. That's why we're starting a little late. That's why everything is a little discombobulated. And we have our splash noise. All right, we're good. Things are coming together. The Bad Sticky for the 10th month in a row says, best of luck, Seth. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Why not Demanding Dragon? You could definitely play Demanding Dragon in this deck. I think Demanding Dragon would be fine. Not sure what you'd cut for it, but it is a card that would work in the deck. So Definitely worth trying. Kogan13, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. And also Spell Swindler, welcome you as well. Big soups here for you and 49 Uber Bunny. And we have our first donation of the night. Joe Quiznos, $2.22. Oh my goodness, Seth. Just finished the Creature Ford video and needed a shower to curl up after horribly wrong names you gave them. Yes. So apparently, I didn't know anything about this. So Creature Forge, a box just showed up, and open it, make a video of you opening it. Okay, that'll be sweet. I did not know, for one, that they were so small. I was expecting, if you look at the box, they look like they're like almost the size of a Magic card. So when I opened the first one, I was like, oh my goodness, this is so small. How am I going to get this to focus on the camera? And then apparently, you also have names on them, which I didn't know there were names on them either, so we had to make some guesses at what they were, but apparently it does tell you. That would have been good information to have on the video, but really, I had no idea that it actually said that, so... oh, man. You play on Moto, you see all those tokens regularly. I mean, some of them are kind of clear, like Pegasus, insect fairy thing. Insect. It is an insect. Now that I see the names, it makes sense. Anyway, let's do our reminders. Let's talk about this deck. Let's get into the league. Then we can talk about anything and everything. So, reminders. Reminders. Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube. That's where you can find Against the Odds. We played some Errata, whatever it is. Apparently I said it a lot of different ways, but the Silent E, the Vampire Assassin, it was actually pretty fun, and we did some cool things with it. Also have a rough drafts going out tonight for Guilds of Ravnica, Commander Clash tomorrow, so tons of stuff coming up on the YouTube, so keep an eye out for all that. Also some new stuff starting up soon, so keep an eye out for that as well. Thank you, Joe Quiznos. Merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. The sponsor of tonight's stream is Ridge Wallet, and they make slim front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber, also titanium. Check them out over at ridgewallet.com. Get 10% off with the code GOLDFISH, and they also offer free shipping. And last but not least, donations not required. Certainly appreciated. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. If you're having a problem with the audio, maybe just try reloading Twitch. Usually that takes care of it. What's up, Lupus? How are you this fine evening? So our deck for tonight, we are playing some Grixis Dragons. So the idea of this deck is basically... it's actually pretty simple. Niv Mizzet is a really powerful card. It's also a really hard to cast card. Nicol Bolas, another really powerful but somewhat mana intensive card. Varix Bladewing, kind of a backup dragon. But we have a bunch of really powerful dragons on the top end of our curve, with Niv Mizzet being the biggest one. If we get Niv Mizzet on the battlefield, it generates a lot of value really quickly. So the plan of this deck is to play as many dragons as possible, as often as possible, as quickly as possible, and that is where our dragon ramp comes in. So with cards like Sarkhan Fireblood and Dragon Horde, we can be playing Niv Mizzets as early as turn 4, and a turn 4 Niv Mizzet is very, very strong. Naz Smith for the 22nd month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. And a single Shivan Dragon. That would be funny, but when you see Niv Mizzet, like, Shivan Dragon just kind of pales in comparison, but it would be fun to try Shivan Dragon. But basically, Sarkhan and Dragon Horde let us play our dragons really quick. If we can play a Sarkhan on turn 3, turn 4 we should have the mana to Niv Mizzet. We also have a bunch of weird, not traditional Grixis ramp, mostly with, we lost a sailor down. Man overboard. Oops. Sailor Means, yes. Sailor Means and also Wily Goblin. Make treasures when they come into play, which also help us ramp into our dragons. Airborne 17th for the 3rd month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So, yes, treasures also ramp us into our big dragon finishers. Eldest Reborn gets our dragons back from the graveyard. Same with Rona. Since our dragons are legendary, we can exile them when it enters, cast them. Also, can get back our Eldest Validus Reborn, which is nice, our Sarkin, which is nice, so some interesting value from Rona. Otherwise, we get a bunch of good removal. Shocks for the early game, Fiery Cannonade for tokens to sweep away the board, Spit Flame just keeps coming back from the graveyard again and again and again as we are playing our dragons. Fight with Fire kills things like Lyra and Aurelia, and maybe in the late game with Dragon's Horde we can actually kick it as well, which is pretty sweet. Vartho, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Eldrazi Lich's Mastery. Ooh, that sounds incredibly spicy. So that's the main plan of the deck. Play dragons as often as possible, as quickly as possible. Trust that our big haymaking dragons are going to be enough to win the game. Sideboard-wise, Duresses, Disdainful Strokes, Negates come in against Control. Also, Ral and Yawgmoth's Will, good in the slower, grindier matchups. Cannonade gives us some more removal for the early game with Moment of Craving. And we already have a lot of stuff in the main deck for the aggro decks, like with Spit Flames and Shocks and Lava Coils and Cannonades. So our sideboard is more weighted towards shoring up the slower, more controlling matchups, so our opponent's grinding with Fairies and so forth. So I think this deck is sweet. I am super excited to give it a shot. Krauser, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Are we going to see a Hated Decks charity stream? That would be a good idea. I am down with doing a Hated Decks charity stream. Maybe I can get that set up. Maybe we can do it like over the holiday season at some point, which we're getting up to. That's a good time for a charity stream. So there's no specific reason that we're playing on Magic Online tonight, other than we played Arena on Tuesday, and I kind of want to, and I like Magic Online too. I like both clients. So Esper Mill, I actually saw someone 5-0'd with Sultai Mill, splashing for Assassin's Trophy. Oh, this is standard though. That was in Modern. The Mill deck looks sweet. Drowned Secrets, we saw that be impressive on Tuesday, milling us out pretty efficiently. We have a new donation, Zain Kakusha. Hey Seth, excited to start building my second Modern deck ever, Angel Cord. It'll probably look something like this list, but with some sweet new cards like Knight of Autumn, Remorseful Cleric, and of course Trophy. Thoughts? Can you send me a link that isn't a YouTube video? It's hard for me to watch a YouTube video while I'm doing the stream, but if you send me even in just the chat, a link to the deck, I'd love to look at it. Thank you so much, Zaini, for the donation. Definitely appreciate it. Have I trophied in my life? Yeah, I have trophied in my life. I do better trophying not on stream. On stream, the trophying, I don't know, I feel like we 5-0'd on stream before. I don't think we have like a ton of times, but I feel like we have. Also, stream mode. There we go. And chat is still a little bit high. Oh man, everything's all out of whack. Moving from Arena and Moto and back and forth does all kinds of things to our overlays and whatnots. Almost good. Gotta get rid of that little white spot. There we go. Perfect. The only Joe Fish for the 6th month in a row. Also super pumped for new standard. I even predicted Angels, so I have all the expensive cards. Yeah, Angels is looking pretty good. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. We'll play first. All right. This hand gets to a fairly quick Niv-Mizzet. We have 4 mana right now. A Sarkin would be great. Rona gives us some late game value. Yeah, we'll keep it. Removal spell for the early game seems fine. Blue-Black Surveil. That looks fun. I don't know about Creeping Chill. I have not had much success with Creeping Chill, but I like the Thoughtbound Phantasm, Demure Spybug foundation for a Blue-Black Surveil deck. The Mastery deck from earlier also looks super spicy. There's a deck list in the description of the video, but I can try to make a deck list on the site. Oh, I see. Yeah, let me see. Maybe I can just pull it up and pause the video real quick. Let me see what I can do. All right, I think
feel good food, Sabra hummus.
All right, mostly got it without too much without too much talking. Yeah, I think that looks like a fun deck. Definitely some sweet new upgrade possibilities. Knight of Autumn seems good. Yeah, seems like a fine modern choice. All right, Steam Vents, go. Overgrown Tomb for our opponent. All right, so some sort of grindy green-black deck. I will say that Chupacabra, kind of a natural enemy of Niv Mizzet. A way to kill it without giving us a treasure token. You should check out the Cardboard Live extension. What is the Cardboard Live extension? All right, Dragon Skull Summit. Run out our Wily Goblin. Treasure time. Pass the turn. Yeah, it could be the Explore deck. Oh, Saltai. What is Saltai? All right, Branch Walker. Could be like a Madrotha deck. Could be a Hanada's Climb deck. Hey, Seth, so nice when commenting on people's decks. I like that. Oh, thank you, Colonel Frogfoot. I mean, I made a ton of decks, and I think it's important to be encouraging. Because I think everyone's at like a different place in their deck building and Magic experience. So I think just like finding the good index is a good way to hopefully like encourage people and keep them brewing, because that's how you get better at brewing, is to just keep doing it. Yeah, I guess we shock Branch Walker, play Steam Vents. We could use some card draw. We're getting close to Niv Mizzet, but I'm afraid it's just gonna die to a Chupacabra, which isn't that fun. Thank you for the cheer. Deathgorge Scavenger. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. Eats a Branch Walker. Sure. This is the matchups where, like, Riles out of the sideboard will be really good. Ooh, there's Sarkin. Sarkin's also good. Huh. How do we want to do this? Play Sarkin. Exile. Play Sarkin. We want to play Sarkin. Maybe we just play Sarkin and try to chump? Although losing Sarkin to Deathgorge would be really bad. I think if we play Sarkin, we need to kill... Maybe we just don't play Sarkin this turn. We can just kill Deathgorge. Although I guess Rona gives us a way of getting back Sarkin. Rona, exile Sarkin, replay Sarkin. That's not bad. Yeah, but what do we do? Like, we play the Mountain. I guess we can just... But then we have to spend our treasure. I guess we can take up and not discard anything, which feels weird, but play Sarkin. You may discard. All right, we're going to not discard. We want all the cards in our hand. And then we will Lava Coil Deathgorge and get in with Wily Goblin. And now we're still set up for Niv Mizzet, and we got this Rona left over if either Niv Mizzet or Sarkin dies. I open a foil risk factor and will play standard. Should I hold it or sell it? I'd have to look at the current price of it. I would probably... All right, Assassin's Trophy. That's actually super fine. Now we have lots of good options. We'll grab an Island. Now we get to... We can Rona, get back Sarkin, or we can Niv Mizzet. Actually, we can't Niv Mizzet. We're a mana short of everything. And we play Rona and then it dies? Huh. Yeah, drawing a land there would have been nice. Well, I mean, I guess we still play Rona and exile Sarkin. Oh, it would have been so sweet. That treasure! The treasure we had to spend last turn is going to come back to haunt us. Get in with Wily Goblin. Pass the turn. Hey, Seth, new to the stream. I'm playing a Divine Visitation Payoff Esper Control deck. Is there a way that I can get you to look at it and give me a thought or two? You can send me a link in the comments right here. Or you can also email me, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. I would probably sell Risk Factor. Are we talking on Magic Online? I would definitely sell it on Magic Online. More Assassin's Trophies. Opponents just trophy central over there. Blue, 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 red, red, red. I guess we'll take a Mountain. So we can get down Niv Mizzet and hope our opponent doesn't have a Colonnade or a Chupacabra. Play Niv Mizzet. As long as they're not Chupacabraing, then we're pretty happy with this Niv Mizzet. If they kill it with Chupacabra, we get like no value. I want to get into Standard. Is there a deck you would recommend? All right, Notion Rain. We get to draw a card, ping our opponent. If we get to untap and they don't hit another Notion Rain, life is really good here. It really depends on your play style. If you like to be aggro, mono red is good. Selesnya Tokens is good. If you like more controlling decks, the Grixis Dragons deck is actually pretty good too. Oh man, opponent's just letting us draw like crazy. Oh, Niv Mizzet. Doing Niv Mizzet-y things. Opponent pinged. Can we kill our opponent here? I don't think it's impossible that we can combo kill our opponent with Niv Mizzet. We have a new donation from Kogan13, $2 donation. If when Commander 2018 is on Moto, will you play a Yannette combo deck for Commander Clash? Maybe something with Ad Nauseam and Approach to the Sekasuds could be fun. Ooh, thank you so much for the donation, Kogan. I will have to see. Yannette is one of the commanders that seems really fun. So I definitely be interested in playing it. I wouldn't be surprised if Tomer tried to snap it off too. Opponent passes. More Spit Flames. Well, ping our opponent. Go to combat. Attack, attack. Opponent down to 3. Man, we're so close. Do we just pass? We can't quite cast enough spells. Lava Coil, Lava. We're like one cheap spell away from winning. I guess we can cast all these at instant speed. Yeah, let's just pass. Pass the turn. Do you have a current favorite Standard deck which you would take to an open if it was Standard this weekend? I might play this Grixis Dragon deck. I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I think it's actually pretty good, too. Yeah, so far, this game has went very well. I think we're just going to cast Spit Flames on our own stuff and kill our opponent. Seems like... Alright, Assassin's Trophy. Well, we will... Spit Flame. Wily Goblin. Draw a card. Ping our opponent. Spit Flame. Got him! El Rotato for the 5th month in a row. Hey Seth, is there another Singleton video that works on Arena? That'd be super sweet. Well, thank you so much for the resub. I heard that Singleton is returning this weekend, so I'll have to see. Try to do another Singleton video. That was pretty good. Niv Mizzet is so good. It really is. It is just such a strong creature. Like, worst case, we get to draw a card and deal some damage, and that was a game where our opponent drew a million of their best removal spells, and we just were able to absolutely dominate. It's so good. As for Angel Control, let me take a look, Chad Zimmerman. Ooh, I don't think the link works for me. All right, what are we doing? Oh man, I forgot about the rats. It seems like the format has gotten worse since they went to through rotation. Because before, Rats was not a dominant deck, but now it kind of is. Yeah, the creature removal spells are good against Niv Mizzet. That's true. Why no Chromatic Lanterns? I think in our deck, Dragon's Horde is just a better Chromatic Lantern. Not quite as good for fixing, but the card draw is actually pretty relevant. Guildenstern, 42 for the 3rd month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Do you think Wizards will ever... What did we see from our opponent? We did see some early game stuff. Man, I have no idea how to sideboard here. Cards we want. Do I think Wizards will ever discontinue Moto for Arena? And I would say that the answer is possibly, but if it happens, it is going to be in the fairly distant future. Not something that I think is going to happen in the next, let's say, 5 years. I think we're talking very long term if it does happen. I don't really think that that's their goal. I don't think Wizards' goal is necessarily to replace Magic Online with Arena. I think that. Yeah, let's go down one more Wily. Well, yeah, let's go down one more Wily Goblin. Let's try it like that. I don't know if we want the Dureses. We might want the Dureses. Disdainful Stroke seems good. Yeah, let's try it like that. So I think that Wizards wants to make Arena as good as possible. If it does end up migrating all the players over to it and people just naturally kind of trend away from Magic Online, I don't think Wizards would be disappointed with that. I think that's a fine outcome for them. But I don't think they're setting out with the goal to kill Magic Online. It is totally their goal. MTGO and franchise players rank their cards from the bot sites. Wizards makes no money on it. Well, I mean, all the cards that are on the bot sites come from players, or come from people buying them from Wizards. Like it all goes back to Wizards one way or another. And I think, I'm actually pretty sure that the average amount of money they make per player is way higher on Magic Online. Because Magic Arena, you're going to have a lot of people that play for totally free, and a big group of people that play for almost free. And on Magic Online, you gotta spend a lot of money to do anything. White Lotus for the 4th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. All right, treasure map battles. Dragon Skull Summit, run out our treasure map. We did want that Eldest Reborn. That would have been nice. Bone it. Upkeep Scry? Upkeep Scry. Hey Seth, even losing power in a hurricane won't stop me from watching the stream. Oh man, if you are in the path of the hurricane, you're the second person to have said that, Mizzou. Be safe, seriously, but thank you for hanging out. Zombie, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. All right, let's just Sarkin. It does mean we're not treasure mapping, but I think getting down Sarkin, I think that's better than treasure mapping. We get to loot with Sarkin, essentially. Discard this mountain. Shock. Well, we'll see. Could be helpful eventually. Pass the turn. I have not seen any Tawnos gift subs yet today. Hey, what's up, Minoris? Myronis. How are you this evening? Yeah, Wily Goblin is sweet. Ooh, our Shock is going to get some value. Did our opponent... Alright, Branch Walker on top. We might be in pretty good shape. If we can find a dragon, then I really like the shape we're in. Hinterland Arbor for our opponent. Passes. Also, you can do some cute tricks discarding Spitflame and then getting it back. Invisible Sid and the Grumbler. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. How do we want to do this? Steam Vents. Untapped. Loot with Sarkin. We're going to discard Spitflame. It might be greedy, but I think it's fine. Discard Spitflame. Alright, there's a Varix. That's not bad. Play a Sailor of Means on defense. Hopefully just block. Worst case, we can shock the Branch Walker if we need to. Pass the turn. Fenest, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I have been incredibly impressed with Sailor Means. It looks like it's bad, but it's actually pretty good. The 4 toughness means it blocks so much against all the aggro decks in the format. Island for our opponent. They're going to start drawing with their treasure map eventually. Doom Whisper. Big old Doom Whisper. We do not do a very good job of answering Doom Whisper. Well, let's treasure map Scry. Well, actually, Spitflame plus Shock does do it, I guess. All right. Keep Spitflame. Untap. Spitflame, Doom Whisper. Shock Doom Whisper. Man. Combo! Combine them together! Oh man, watch. We should be good. Watch them have a negate. Mills dies. We would like to hit a land. Can we discard this Rona? It's actually really close. If there would be a movie about magic, which planeswalker would you like to do the talking for? Ugh. Oh man, what planeswalker would I like to voice? That's a tough one. Huh. I don't really know. What planeswalker would I choose? Maybe like Duretti. Duretti's cool. Or Tezzeret. I like Tezzeret. Tibalt? I would be honored to be Tibalt's voice. The treasure is more important to our deck than... Are we just going to not discard? I really would like to hit a land. Rona's really slow. Let's discard Rona. Yeah, we're going to discard it. Alright, Wily Goblin. Well, pass the turn. I guess we are slowly threatening to ultimate this Sarkhan. Opponent left something on top with their surveilling. Draws a card. They will also find Assassin's Trophy eventually, but then at least we get mana. And definitely Tibalt. Alright, I'll be Tibalt. I would be Tibalt. Opponent duresses. Well, that's a blank. Wily Goblin, fizzling dresses like a pro. Rona's in the deck to get back all of our dragons, and our Sarkhan, and our Eldest Reborn. Carnage Tyrant. Okay. That's big and obnoxious. Huh. Now what are we doing? I guess we're not sacking a treasure. Oh, so close. So close. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess we can... Take up for mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, we don't get to get back... Huh. Huh. I wonder if it's better to Varix and get back our... Without Kicker and get back the two spit flames. 1, 2, 3. Then if they don't have a creature, we can like Spit Flame, Branchwalker, chump the Carnage Tyrant, Eldest Reborn. That's actually a tough one. Hipsters of the Coast thinks Tibalt is the Rakdos Spy for Bolas next set. I would love to see a good version of Tibalt. This is actually a hard choice. Been playing on a Mega FNM in my LGS tomorrow. I'm stuck between Mono Red and Mo-Mir Disinformation. Which one should I go with? I like Mo-Mir Disinformation. Yeah, Carnage Tyrant does not care about Spit Flame, but if we get our opponent to one creature, Eldest Reborn does take care of Carnage Tyrant. I mean, we can play Dragon, double block Carnage Tyrant, kill Merfolk Branchwalker with Spit Flame, threaten to ultimate Sarkhan, and then hopefully Eldest Reborn away the Carnage Tyrant. If we can ultimate Sarkhan, we win. All right, we'll kick Varix. Not confident that this is the correct line, but Ah, these spit flames are so tempting. Getting them back, yes, it doesn't stop Carnage Tyrant, but it's so good against everything else. All right, yeah. I mean, if we can manage to ultimate Tezzeret, or Sarkin, I don't know why I keep saying Tezzeret. If we manage to ultimate Sarkin, we should win. We don't have that much mana. Yeah, the problem is something like we block, and then they Assassin's Trophy or something, or Vraska's Contempt, which I'm sure is what they're looking for. And then they get the damage through. Alright, draws 2 cards. I think they milled 2 lands. Maybe they don't hit it. It's possible. If they don't hit a removal spell, we just steal this. Through the Carnage Tyrant. We have a new donation from Chad Zimmer. Sorry for earlier. Didn't realize the link was private. I fixed it. If you still want to see, I think it'd be good for Arena since an opponent! They can't stop it! They didn't find it! And Grixis Dragons taking down Carnage Tyrants. And that was a pretty good performance for our deck. Like, this deck I think is legit. It's really fun, and I think it's also pretty legit. I really like this deck. This deck is sweet. Thank you so much for the donation, Chad Zimmerman. And I am pulling up the list as we speak. Esper Angels. That's a interesting angel color. I have not seen too many Esper Angels lists. I've seen Boros, even Abzan. So Esper Angels. Oh man, Murmuring Mystic with Divine Visitation out. That's super spicy. So it's kind of like almost like an Esper control list, but then upgrading tokens. That looks really fun. That seems really cool. I really want to play a Divine Visitation deck. Also, how do you feel about Phage's Untouchable Fractured Identity combo? Pulling it off would be hilarious. I've always wanted to pull that off in Commander, but I haven't been able to do it yet. Generic Half Asian, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. This is a very similar to a list that was played in a PTQ a little while ago. I made a couple of changes, and we played Dragon's List back before rotation, so it's not an original brew, though. It's a couple of cards different than a PTQ list. What do you think of this idea? Let me see all in the brain. Naya tokens. Ooh. Hasan Marshall. Flower Flourish is really strong. Divine Visitation. I mean, if you can get down to Divine Visitation with all those token creatures, should win the game pretty easily. It looks fun. I definitely want to try a Divine Visitation deck. Grixis misses Harness Lightning. Oh man, I guess it kinda does, but I am so glad Energy is gone. I will not shed any tears for Energy. I built Esper Humans and it's doing pretty good. Ooh, sweet. Esper Humans seems like it could be good. We're keeping. I mean, we gotta draw land, but if we draw one land, man, we got the ramp, we got the dragons. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards, give us a land. Could 5-color Super Friends work in Standard? I think it could. I think it'll get easier once we get the winner set and have the rest of the shock lands. Have I played Standard Dredge with the Phoenix? I have not. I think we played the Phoenix. Where have we played Phoenix? In some version of the Is It Drake deck, but I have not played a Dredge deck with it. More of like a Is It Spellslinger deck. Yeah, we do have turn 2 removal. So we really just need a land in our first 2 turns for this hand to be very good. Hey, what's up, D-Heiser? How are you this fine evening? Any plans to draft later? Probably pretty unlikely that we draft tonight. We will. Actually, though, there is a Rough Drafts. There's our land. There is a Rough Drafts coming out on YouTube. So if you want your draft fix, there is a Rough Drafts coming out tonight on YouTube. What is my favorite song? Favorite song. Man, there's a lot of songs I like. If I had to choose my single favorite. All right, Branch Walker. Huh. Lots of Branch Walkers. Seems like a popular choice. Ooh, Sulphur Falls. I'll play Sulphur Falls. Yeah, I mean, play Sarkin. Take it up for no value. Keep our hand. Our hand is so good. We don't actually want to discard anything. And, I mean, we got Niv-Mizzet set for next turn, potentially. Or, like, 1, 2, 3, Nicole. Maybe Nicole Bolas Dragon Horde is actually better. Opponent gets in. Hits us. Oh, man. Favorite song of all time. It's probably something by... Ooh, Wild Growth Walker. Probably something by Velvet Underground. I'm not sure what the exact card is, or exact song is, though. Maybe... Jeez. So many good options. My favorite song, that is difficult. Probably Don't Stop Me Now from Queen. Do we play Niv-Mizzet? 1, 2, 3... 1, 2. I'm also a better late game plan. Might just be to Nicole Bolas. There is some risk that this Wild Growth Walker gets out of control. I'm a little nervous about that. If they have Jade Light Ranger, then this gets too big for essentially all of our removal to deal with. So a safer play is probably to just wait. To play Dragon's Horde and kill Wild Growth Walker and take up Sarkin. Hey, what's up, Pewter Mule? Thoughts on is it Counterburn? I think it's probably at least tier 2. We can't Niv and Lava Coil. I think we gotta play it slower, unfortunately. So play the island. Play Dragon's Horde. Yeah, we just gotta kill Wild Growth Walker. Kill Wild Growth Walker. That's one of the things, we don't have any black removal in our deck. So all of our removal is toughness based. Ooh, Shock is not bad. This sets up like Nicole Bolas plus Shock next turn. Opponent getting in a Sarkin. This also gets our card advantage engine going, which is good. Like, I don't mind having Dragon's Horde down before we start playing dragons. Woodland Cemetery. Opponent. Knight. There goes our Dragon's Horde. Boo. Boo. Opponent. For shame. Ooh, alright. Steam Vents, untapped. Take up Sarkin for mana. Blue, 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 red, red. Alright, take up Sarkin for mana. Red, red, blue, 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 red. Alright, add double red. Play Niv-Mizzet. And Shock Knight of Autumn. Draw a card. Ping. Whoo! Whoo! What a turn! What a turn! Knight's down. Dragons in hand. Niv-Mizzet is so good. It's so good. Yeah, you intentionally played the old Jogs. Oh, man. Whoo! Oh, so good. Opponent, Lyra Dawnbringer. You know what dies to Spitflame plus a Niv-Mizzet ping? It's a called card called Lyra Dawnbringer. Well, Spitflame you. Kill your Lyra. Draw a card. Oh, Niv-Mizzet. Niv-Mizzet is probably underrated. It is probably pretty underrated. Play the Mountain, take up for mana. Add blue, black, run out Nicole Bolas. Opponent discards a card. We get back a Spitflame. And what a dominating performance! Oh, the deck! It's so good! Dragons, dragons, dragons. Yeah, Spitflame returns. Opponent, you discard something. Hopefully there is no sneaky Ferox. That would get us. This deck shouldn't have Ferox. Yeah, Niv is so good. Get it with Niv-Mizzet. Hit our opponent. I mean, we're set up to flip Nicole Bolas next turn if nothing goes wrong. Opponent. I mean, I don't know if it's strictly worse than Baneslayer. It's very different. Izareth, okay. Well, that's things that die to what we're doing. Sarkin, ping our opponent. Loot with Sarkin. Discard a Sarkin. Ping our opponent. Spit Flame on Izareth. Draw a card. Ping our opponent. Oh boy, this deck. This deck. Nimvisit. Nicole Volas. Jake Gravity. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. And our opponent scoops it up. Nimvisit just too good. Too good for Abzan. Big scoop cheer for our new subscriber. I mean, there are answers. Chupacabra is very good against it. Vivian Reed has been very annoying against it. Our deck kind of gets a little bit hosed by Ferox. So there are, it's not like, oh my god, this deck is breaking standard and going to be the next energy or something. But the deck is pretty legit. Hey, welcome, Super Crow. Good to have you. Hello. Yeah, Hostage Shaker on Niv. I don't like the sounds of that. I'm not sure what our opponent's playing. We are doing some arena tonight, Puntologist. I'm just kind of comparing and feeling things out. So we did an arena stream for our Tuesday stream. So I figured tonight do a Magic Online stream, and we'll kind of go, we'll see going forward. There will probably be a mixture of stuff. I don't think at this point we're going to do all one or the other for anything. So I think you'll probably see a mixture because some people love Arena, some people love Magic Online, and I like both. Like, I think they're both fun. I'm very familiar with Magic Online, so I'm comfortable with it, but I think that Arena is a lot of fun as well. So, yeah, that's kind of where I am, Balwinstein. Interested in doing what people want to see mostly, but the feedback has been very split so far, so we play it all, Magic in all of its wonderful forms. Yeah, so what do we want to sideboard in against this deck? What is our opponent's deck? That's kind of a good question. They're just like Abzan creatures? Abzan stuff? We can bring in Vial Offering. I don't know if we need Moment of Craving. Fight with Fire does kill Lyra. Maybe we go down Rona? I don't know how grindy this matchup is. So Vial Offering in. I could see bringing in Rouse as well. Maybe we should be bringing in Moment of Cravings. I'm really very confused as to what exactly our opponent is doing with this deck. I have not heard of a Super League on the schedule yet, so I'm sure that one will. Maybe we go up, let's go up Treasure Map over a Wily Goblin, and Cannonade's a little hit or miss. Let's go down one Cannonade for Ral. If we're going up Yawgmoth's Vial Offering, having another Legend is nice. Yeah, let's try it like that. I'm not 100% sure what our opponent's doing. Would I like to be your father? I don't know if it works that way, but sure. I'm sure there will be another Super League at some point, but I have not seen one scheduled yet. And we'll keep this. This hand is actually another one of those hands where if we get one land, it is pretty nutty. We got the ramp. We got the dragons. I mean, there's the land. That's just kind of what this deck does. Like, this is how the deck functions. Like, it just plays really powerful big dragons really, really quickly. Play the land. Pass the turn. Cannonade. Is that a flavor of Gatorade? Could be. Alright. Merfolk Branchwalker. Voice kind of sounds like Game Theory. I've never really... Ooh, Vraska. New Vraska. I've never really watched Game Theory until people said my voice sounded like Game Theory. So then I looked it up, and I don't know. It's hard to judge your own voice, but I guess I can kind of see it. Well, Sulfur Falls. We might as well get down our treasure map. Unfortunately, if our opponent has too much pressure, then Sarkin will just die. So we might have to Dragon's Horde next turn. All right, Branchwalker. Opponent might be digging for a land. Branchwalker on top. Mill it. Mill it. You need the land. Yep, misses on land. All right, that's fine. Gets in for 3. Maybe we do want Cannonade. Cannonade would just swipe away this board. Oh, they do have a land. All right. Ugh, Duress. That's actually annoying if they take Dragon Sword. Hey, what's up, Dan? How are you this evening? Oh, they take Sarkin? Oh, that's good. We're pretty fine with that. Well, play Swamp. Play Dragon's Horde. Pass the turn. Start scrying with Treasure Map. We would like to find some removal. Hey, I'm doing well, Tulip. How are you? Oh, Dan, I got your email. I haven't got back to you yet, but I will. But I did get it, just so you know. Down to 11. Yeah, maybe we should have sideboarded differently. Profane Procession. I guess that's a pretty good answer. Okay. Opponent passes. Well, let's Treasure Map. Niv Mizzet number 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This costs 5 to activate. I think we got to go Niv Mizzet to the bottom. We really want a removal spell. Watery Grave. Well, play Dragon Skull Summit. Run out Nicole Bolas as a blocker, hopefully, maybe. Get a counter on Dragon Sword. Pandemifure, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. No Ferox! No Ferox! No Ferox. Please, no Ferox. Please. All right. Wild Growth Walker discarded. Pass the turn. Hopefully our opponent cannot kill this Nicole Bolas. We know one of their cards is a Vraska. We don't know what the other one is. Opponent. Overgrown Tube. Untapped. Yup. Yeah, we're doing some Magic Online tonight, Yagurki. We kind of go back and forth. Do a little bit of each. All right, there's Vraska. Well, that means Nicole Bolas is good for blocking. Going to blow up Treasure Map. All right. Yep. Treasure Map down. This Profane Procession is an issue. Well, draw with Dragon's Horde. Sulphur Falls. Shock. Well, kill Vraska. Play Watery Grave. Pass the turn. Yeah, maybe we got to bring in an answer for Profane Procession. That seems really good against our creatures. Opponent. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, Shock, Branchwalker. If they don't have a land, I guess we get to flip Nicole Bolas, and that's pretty excellent. That would be really good. What is my opinion of X-Mage? No lands. No lands. All right, Jade Light. All right, we're going to get to flip Nicole Bolas. Let's see if that's enough. Oh, man, this is going to be close, boys and girls. This is going to be super close. Opponent explores, finds a land, Jade Light on top. MTG Toleb, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber, Dragon Skull Summit. All right. What is our plan? Opponent has 6 power. Is Seal Away a thing we should be worried about? Should we, like, not attack because of Seal Away? That seems unlikely. So X-Mage, I don't really play it myself. I'm not 100% sure of the actual legalities of it, but it seems like it could have some purposes. I think Mono Blue Tempo is one of the best budget options. Sinex70, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I mean, Assassin's Trophy gets us no matter what. We can't really play around that. They can just wait till we flip and do it. So hit our opponent. Down to 14. Play Sulphur Falls. Transform Nicole Bolas. I mean, if they got Assassin's Trophy, they got Assassin's Trophy. So we transform. Draw 2 puts us pretty close to dead. So I think we have to kill Jade Light. Nicole Bolas goes to 4. Attacks down to 1. Then we get to draw 2. All right, so kill Jade Light. Pass the turn. Opponent has a Jade Light on top and 1 unknown in hand. I don't know if just getting Vraska is good enough there. Because then we drop to 2, and we risk just losing. Now we get to draw with Nicole Bolas, and maybe hit a removal spell or 2. And we can play Niv Mizzet, even though it's going to get exiled, but to kind of double up our damage if we find some shocks or something. Any chance of a live Commander Clash anytime soon? We did one last season. I think if we do one, it'll probably be towards the end of this season, like December-ish, sometime around there. Uh-oh. Lyra. That is an issue. Opponent passes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, draw 2 with Nicole Bolas. This Profane Procession is an issue. What do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we play Niv Mizzet, it just dies? Ugh. This Profane Procession's ruining our day. Very, very much ruining our day. And we're going to lose Nicole Bolas. None of this is good. None of this is good. We can't play Niv Mizzet into this Profane Procession or we lose. Like, we're in a really sticky position. I was hoping we'd hit an answer to actually deal with what our opponent has going on. Have I taken a look at the Deckmaster extension for Twitch? It's something that I'm hoping to get going at some point. Let's play Wily Goblin. Get a token. Play Steam Vents. Pass the turn. I mean, we're not literally dead here, but this Profane Procession, we do not have a good answer for it. I mean, if we play Niv Mizzet, yeah, I guess we get to kill the Branch Walker, but then they still exile Niv Mizzet and they still have a Lyra. I think our out is... Well, let's see what our opponent does here. Goes to combat. Spitflame is 1 damage short from killing this Lyra. Gets in, gets in. Well, we block Branch Walker. We lose Nicole Bolas. Down to 19. Man, Profane Procession's so good against us. Yeah, we don't have any strip mines in this deck. Sun Petal Grove. Opponent passes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Well, I guess our play is... Oh, Profane Procession's so bad. So we play Dragon Skull Summit. We're kind of hoping our opponent misplays here. Red, 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 blue, blue, blue. So play Niv Mizzet. Get a counter on Dragon Sword. So we need to wait until our opponent goes to exile Profane Procession, our Niv Mizzet with Profane Procession. Okay. So now we get to... Spitflame Lyra. Niv Mizzet. Draws. More lands. Ping Lyra. Alright. So, well, they got our Nicole or our Niv Mizzet, but we got rid of the Lyra for now. We drew even more lands, although we do have a card draw from Dragon Sword. Pass the turn. Yeah, I'm planning on getting Deckmaster. Opponent. Getting in. Yup, down to 5. Really hard to play creatures into this. All right, Jade Light, exploring. Faraska Relic Seeker. That is also not ideal. All right, lethal threats on board. So I guess we need, and a Branch Walker. That's a lot of lethal threats. Yeah, I don't know if we can get out of this now. We're going to need runner draws. Wily Goblin. Well, draw with Dragon Sword. Oh, more lands. All right. And that does it. All right. Well, at least we got to see what our opponent's doing. They're just playing. It's basically Abzan Explore. So they're playing all the Explorer creatures, Varaskas, Lyras, and this Profane Procession, which is pretty obnoxious. Good thing is we get to be on the play for game number 3. We do not have Ritual of Set. We do not. Do you have time to respond in between Jade Light Ranger Explorers, or is it all one trigger? Not in between. Like, when it enters the battlefield, you can respond before any Explorers, but once the Explorers start happening, both are going to happen, and there's no in between for that. Maybe we got to bring in Negates? Maybe that's our plan here? Negates deals with Varaskas and Profane Procession. We do not have any land hate in this deck. The deck could play a Field of Ruin, although it's a tough deck to do it with Niv Mizzet. Niv Mizzet really requires us to play not many colorless lands. Hey, what's up, Strength of 10 Tigers? How are you this evening? You can just randomly generate a green-black list with common meta cards in 5-0 League. That might be true. I've seen a lot of different versions of the green-black decks. All right. How do we sideboard here? Eldest Reborn's fine. Vile Offering's good. Ral is okay. Sarkhan, Dragonhorde, Spit Flame, Fight with Fire. What can we cut for? I feel like we need Negates. I feel like that's our big one. Bring in 2 Negates. What is going on? Bring in 2 what? I think my mouse is like not working properly. Bring in 2 Negates. What do we cut for Negates? That's a big question. I don't know about Cannonade. It doesn't kill that many of their creatures. Like, the only thing we've seen that it really kills is Branch Walker, so I'm not sure. Maybe we gotta cut Wily Goblins. It might be Wily Goblin. Bring in Duress and cut Shock. Shock actually kills a lot of their creatures, though. I'm not super sold on Duress from what we've seen. Maybe something like this. Did I consider playing Glorybringer? I had it in initially, but then it rotated. Yeah, let's try it like that. That's fine. Well, it's much easier to leave up Shock and kill a Jade Light Ranger with the Explorer trigger on this stack than it is to leave up 3 mana for Cannonade. Well, we got dragons. We have many, many dragons. Watery Grave go. Hopefully our opponent has Duress. This would be a great hand against Duress. So, Rab Spell or land, Sarkhan is the best. Sarkhan would be insanely good. Well, Mountain go. I guess we need one other non-red source of land to cast these Nicol Bolas's. Drawing a basic mountain was not the best. Opponent. So the reason we went with Negates, yes, got him. The reason we went with Negate rather than Disdainful Stroke is that Profane Procession. That really wrecked us in game 2, and we just did not have an answer for it. Whoa, deck. We're drawing every one of our basic mountains, which is basically what we did not want to have happen. Opponent's on the tap land plan. Come on, deck. Colored mana. Blue source. Black source. Well, play a mountain. One of our many mountains. Play Dragon Sword. Dragon Sword is fine as long as it doesn't get blown up by something here. If it does get blown up by something, it's pretty brutal. Daggers. That's not good. What are your thoughts on a 2-color... Wait. what are your thoughts on like a 2 of for Devious Cover Up in control decks? Feels like they're almost criminally underrated just for pure ability to never actually run out of action in a deck where you can draw a lot. I could see it being good in something like the Turbo Fog stylus. I'll play a Mountain. This mana is troublesome, I will say. Play a Varix. Man, the Hand of Power that we cannot cast. Drawing 2 more basic mountains was so not good. You can -4 Nicol Bolas to bring back Vraska and -3 Profane Procession. Maybe that would have been a better line. Well, opponent has Duress, kill the Knight of Autumn. Yeah, maybe that was the way to go. So we need Mana of Color or something we can cast. Eldest Reborn would be a pretty sweet draw. Ooh, Shalai. Anything to let us play Nicol Bolas would be sweet. Sarkin would be a great draw. Ooh, Mills the Shalai. Kira Ashmore for the 19th month in a row. Actually, by playing Standard for the first time since N15. Glad to see all sorts of jank running around. Good luck with the Dragons. Yeah, Standard has been great. Thank you so much for the resub, Kira Ashmore. Thank you for your subscription. Also, the real Julian? Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Good golly. Well, we're drawing the shocks. Shock after shock. We're getting pretty far behind for a potential Vraska. Man. How many basic mountains do we have in this deck? I feel like it's 6, which maybe that's too many. Yeah, deck's super good. Unfortunately, our mana is not allowing us to cast things this game. Well, keep shocking. Yeah, we have 6 mountains. A little bit unfortunate. Vertiloth, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Really? Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Man, that's brutal. We have those too. And now we draw the negate. Oh, that's game. That's game. Yup, that does it. Wow. Man. Well, maybe we shouldn't have kept this hand. I think we're a little unlucky to run the way we did. But this has been incredibly brutal. Now we draw the negate, the turn after where it would have been insane, and, yup. Yup. Well, 5-0 Dream is dying, unfortunately. Magic Gods, pretty displeased. I imagine that the next set will have the same formula. 1 returning mechanic, the rest variation on old mechanics. Well, I mean, we're going to counter Profane Procession. The problem is we're just going to lose to this Eldest Reborn. It's going to get back a Nicol Bolas. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, this one we're just going to chalk up to the Magic Gods being displeased. Wow. It's pretty unlucky to draw 2 mountains from where we were in this game. And then the negate the turn after the Eldest Reborn. Opponent. Hits us. Yeah. Down to 17. Opponent. Thorn Lieutenant. Man, this feels like a really solid matchup, too. We're 1 spell short of rowling something. Well, maybe this will find us a land, I guess. 1, 2, 3 spells. So can't kill Nicol Bolas. Well, take up Rowl. Good God. Huh. What do we even take? Sarkin lets us cast our stuff. Lava Coil kills Nicol Bolas. I mean, I guess we take Sarkin. We can Sarkin and Nicol Bolas next turn. Yeah, I mean, we don't have a lot of good options. Still not finding lands. Pass the turn. I mean, Sarkhan at least lets us finally cast one of our big things. We are going to lose Ral here for sure. And we're just... Man. This has been the nightmare. The nightmare, the nightmare. I really think this is a deck that can easily 5-0, though. It is a super strong deck. Opponent. Gonna kill our Ral. Also hit us. Now I don't even think that drawing mana really saves us. I think we're just too far behind. Whew! Man, this is a weird hand. Well, alright. Yeah, I don't think we can win from here. Well, that was weird. Our deck has a very high number of non-red sources. 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19? And we only had one of them in our top 18 cards. So, magic gods. Magic gods. Sometimes they stick it to you. Well, let's pull it together. Go for the 4-1. We can still feed the children. And this is a deck that will 5-0 eventually. If the negates were wily goblins, you could have cast our stuff. Yeah, that's true. Although we would have been casting into Profane Procession. So I don't know if it would have saved us. What's up? What's up, Lagaya? How are you? Yeah, maybe 6 mountains is too many. Maybe go down to like 4. Like, we do want a lot of red sources, but we could play... We have all the red dual lands, though, don't we? Dragon Skull Summit, Steam Vent, Sulphur Falls. Yeah, until we get Blood Crypt, we have all the red dual lands that we have in the format. And all of our removal essentially is red. Yeah, I don't know. I could see you going down some dragons, but... Have you considered making a future deck around Experimental Frenzy and Wand of Vertebrae? Seems like a very good synergy. Yeah, we didn't have Wand of Vertebrae, but we were playing Dismissive Pyromancer and Treasure Map to do something pretty similar. So I think it's a really sweet idea to be able to control the top of your deck like that. I think it's pretty legitimate. Well, alright, we're going to keep this on the draw. We got Shocks. We need 1 land. We got our Sailor memes. Island. Oh, no. Oh, man. Untap land to kill this, please? Alright, Sulphur Falls, go. This deck is very easy to beat if you don't let them resolve a Curious Obsession. And it's a Curious Obsession. Alright. So now the odds of us winning go down dramatically. Gets in, 4-2. That is not ideal. Not ideal in the least. Opponent draws a card. Yeah, that's the secret to playing this mono blue deck. Well, there's a Steam Vents. Ha. I think we gotta actually play it untapped, unfortunately. Because of Dive Down. We need to be able to shock twice. Steam Vents. Untapped. Taking the damage hurts, but shock our opponent. Or shock the Mistcloak Herald. Spell Pierce. Well, shock the Mistcloak Herald. At least we got rid of it. It took both of our removal spells, but test 1 has been passed. Pass the turn. Caw! Caw! Would you like to investigate to come back as the Azorius mechanic? Investigate? Sweet. I guess that, yeah. I mean, that would be fine with me. Well, let's play Sailor Means. Hopefully our opponent does not have another Curious Obsession. Pass the turn. No Curious Obsessions. No, no, no. Island. Opponent. All right, no Curious Obsession. That's good news. Gets in. Hits us. Sure. Down to 15. Sulphur Falls. Well, play Dragon Skull Summit. We're just going to run out... Yeah, we're going to run out Eldest Reborn. Are we? Yeah, we are. Run out Eldest Reborn. If they got a counter, they got a counter. Ooh, ooh, resolves! Resolves. Get rid of that Mistcloak. No Misty for you. Get in with Sailor Amines. And things are looking pretty not bad. That was good. We played a Frenzy deck a little bit at the end of our last stream. But we probably will play more of them. Exclusion Mage. Now that's fine. It gives us mana again. Opponent's got a discard. I think we wait for this to ultimate to Rona, so let's just play Sulphur Falls, replay Sailor of Means. Get a treasure. Pass the turn. And now we can beat our opponent out with their own Mistcloak Herald. Detain is fine. I don't think it's an exciting mechanic, but I wouldn't be, like, disappointed if that was a mechanic. Alright. So, Eldest Reborn... Oh, Niv Mizzet. Eldest Reborn, we will get back Mistcloak Herald. Kind of a sad Eldest Reborn, honestly. Okay. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2. So I think we just play Sulphur Falls. And yeah, we're going to play Niv Mizzet. If it gets countered, it gets countered. If it doesn't get countered, we should just win. Niv Mizzet. I guess, I don't know what I'm saying. It can't be countered. Ignore me! I did not say that. I did not say those very incorrect words. Please, edit it out. Tomer, edit it out. Please. Exclusion Mage for our opponent. Oh boy. It's been a long day, boys and girls. It's been a long day. I swear. We were recording Commander Clash until right before we went live. Ooh, Dragon. 1, 2, 3. Well, alright. Play a Mountain. I guess we just Dragon's Horde and Niv Mizzet, which starts us drawing cards. It does cost us our treasure, but I think that's a worthy use. So Dragon's Horde, tap our mana, Niv Mizzet. As long as it doesn't get countered, we're in great shape. Draw a card. Get it with Mistcloak Herald. Hit our opponent. Down to 18. Hey, what's up, Tarpagoyf? How are you tonight? Pass the turn. Opponent. Yeah, it was a pun because I was talking about Niv Mizzet being countered, which isn't a thing that can happen. All right. Well, this is how, if you ever play against this deck, and you will, because it is one of the most competitive ultra budget options. If you keep them without a Curious Obsession going, I've never seen this deck look very good. Ping Trickster. Dragon's Sword Niv Mizzet is kind of cute too. Draw a card. Okay, dive down on Trickster. And opponent! They've had enough. They scoop it up. Whoo! Niv Mizzet coming through. Is a tempo with the Drakes, I think, is pretty good. I've seen it be pretty good. I've seen more like control-y versions be the most played, but I think you can go more tempo-y as well. Yes, yes, yes. Cannot actually be countered. I don't know what I was thinking. I think that Convoke was reused as a good mechanic for the guild theme. The others got new ones to try, changed it up. Yeah. I think that Convoke is a good mechanic to reuse. I mean, I expect that we'll probably see at least one return mechanic this winter in the winter set. Yeah, Spitflame is great. I think 3 is pretty fine, because if you have one of them, you can keep getting them back. Yeah, the Jeskai Drake deck is pretty sweet, too. Deafening Clarion is a pretty interesting idea against aggro, since you gain a bunch of life. Also, Justice Strike, it's pretty close to a Terminate. Like, it really does kill almost every played creature in the format. Jumpstart sweet. I'm actually really happy with pretty much all the mechanics from Guilds of Ravnica. Like, they all seem sweet, and I have a lot of hope that that the winter ones, like Undergrowth, is fine. It has some cool stuff going on. Jumpstart's great. I really like Jumpstart. Surveil, it's very spiky, but it's a very strong mechanic. Convoke, even though it's returning, is good. I guess Mentor is the one I'm least excited about, but it's still a fine mechanic for aggro decks. Love your 1,000-Year Storm video. So fun to combo off. Does it have a chance to be competitive in Standard? I think it can be, like, semi-competitive. I don't know if it'll ever be, like, Tier 1 competitive. But I think that it can be reasonably competitive. All right, we gotta sideboard real quick. We want more removal. We want to go down Price of Fame. Go down... probably like an Eldest Reborn, maybe go down one Varix, go down Lorona, and then maybe go down a Wily Goblin for a negate, and a Sailor of Means for negate. Yeah, try it like that. That's fine. We basically want all of our early game removal and then some way to interact, because this deck plays a ton of counters, so some ways to interact with the counters. They can just overcost the Storm cards a bit. Imagine a 3-mana card that deals 1 damage with Storm. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work that way with Storm. Oh man, I like this hand. Early Sarkhan, Sailor Means, and a Shock so we don't get run over by a Mistcloak Herald. Seems pretty fine. I have not tried the Buy a Box promo yet. Ooh, opponent's going to 5. All right. Opponent. Hey, Stu! What's up this evening? How's the playmat? Yeah, Mountain Go. I think my least favorite of the new mechanics is Undergrowth. It is slow and doesn't enable anything. Yeah, I think that's a fair criticism. Steam Vent stepped. Pass the turn. Hey, what's going on, Chasm Squid? How are you this fair evening? Opponent. Passing. I mean, we're going to run out of Sarkhan. If our opponent counters it, that's fine. We got another one, and they mulliganed Sarkhan. All right, Wizard's Retort. That's fine. That's fine. Pass the turn. That's basically, I mean, we're working towards this Niv Mizzet, which, as long as it doesn't get countered, Storm Tamer for our opponent. All right, let's shock ourselves with Watery Grave. Play Dragon's Horde. All right, opponent counters. We will just shock Storm Tamer. Pass the turn. Hey, what's up, Brown Kid? How are you? Yes, I know. Earlier I said that I was worried it would get countered, so now I'm just kind of making fun of myself for being incredibly bad at reading Niv Mizzets. Now what? Sarkhan again, I guess? Yeah, play Sulfur Falls. Play Sarkhan. Good God! So many retorts. Well, Niv Mizzet's coming down, and you cannot retort a Niv Mizzet, so we're so close. Sailor's actually a really good blocker. Opponent, Mistcloak. Okay. Passing. We could just Eldest Reborn. What's better? Oh, it's got to be Niv Mizzet. Watery Grave, untapped. Blue, blue, blue. Red, red, red. That means it's prune time. Get pruning. Opponent. Ops. Sure. Gotta cast the spells now. They need like an Exclusion Mage just to stabilize a little bit. Trying to get into Legacy, any suggestions? Oh man, that's a tough one. I think my biggest suggestion is don't be afraid to play a suboptimal Shockland mana base while you are getting your deck together. Assuming that's a concern. Alright, Curious Obsession. Oh my lord almighty! Huh. Okay. Well, that's a thing. That could be an issue. If they can follow this up with a Spell Pierce or land in another counter, that is a way our opponent could jank out this game. 2 Curious Obsessions in hand. If we lose from here, I am going to literally cry. Opponent. Okay, Mizcloak Herald. That was not a wise move. Well, now we win. Yeah, Mizcloak Herald. Thank you for casting it. And then we will follow that up with the Eldest Reborn, and that should just be the game. Eldest Reborn. Good old 3-for-1. Steam Vent stepped. Get in when they miss it. And I think that does it. Yeah. Opponent. Yeah, Eldest Reborn is pretty powerful. This whole deck is pretty powerful. Legacy Reanimator's a good semi-budget option. Live the dream and play Legacy Panharmonicon. It's really fun, but I don't know if I would spend the money necessary to play Legacy Panharmonicon as my first Legacy deck. If you have the cards and can put it together, then I think it's a fine option. But to spend the money just to play Legacy Panharmonicon, I don't know if I would spend $4,000 or something. And that's coming from probably the biggest Panharmonicon fan in the entire world. It is. It's like, I almost wish all Planeswalkers were like this. The sagas, they're so good. They feel like fair Planeswalkers. Yeah, Ping Exclusion Mage. Aqua Sniper, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Get a Sarkin. We're just gonna go Ping-tacular. Aw, Trickster. Opponent. Alright. Well, that does make our fun less fun. Discard Sarkin. Well, don't duress our opponent. Whoo! Whoo boy! I would have got yelled at for that one. Almost the 0-card duress. Alright, play a blocker, pass the turn. Manaless Charge is a sweet budget option. Not the best, obviously, but can steal a ton of wins. Yeah, it seems like another good one. Opponent. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Discord is beeping. Opponent gets in. We block. Sure. Untap. Draw. Ping. Now I think we are going to duress just to draw a card, which sounds weird. So, loot. Discard Wily Goblin. Ping. 0-card duress. It's a cantrip! Ping. Man, Niv Mizzet is so sweet on the battlefield. Yep, no cards in hand. Moment of Craving. Draw a card. Ping. Sarkin. Okay. I'll play a Sarkin. Number 2. Uh-oh. Keep the new one. Loot. Discard a card. Draw a card. Ping. Oh, man, so close to Nicole Bolas, too. Go attacking! And yeah, this one is over and a half. Opponent down to 6, and the mono blue deck just doesn't have a way to get out of this. Opponent passing. Sure. Well, ping our opponent down to 5. Loot with Sarkin. Discard the island. Ping our opponent down to 4. What can they have? Can they have anything? Why have they not just conceded? Play Nicole Bolas. Last card is Trickster. Alright. That does keep our opponent alive temporarily. One more turn. Alright, Nicole Bolas. Yup. That's why they hadn't scooped. Yeah, we'll just pass. I mean, there's no way the mono blue deck can get back from here. Do you think Sagas could return when MTG returns to Theros? I don't know how much design space there is with them. I assume there is a reasonable amount, but I would love to see them return. And, alright, up to 2-1. Up to 2-1. Grixis Dragons kind of just crushing people. Not bad, not bad. The deck is really sweet. This is, I think, like, probably the most fun I've had playing Standard since rotation is Thousand Year Storm. But as far as decks that I think are actually, like, tournament, like, GP potential competitive, I think this is the most fun deck I've played so far in Guilds of Ravnica Standard, which is pretty sweet. The 2-3 dream is alive. The 4-1 dream is also alive. Hey, Seth, I just ready to throw together some hilarious mean control decks with this set. Thinking of Unmoored Ego and Ixalan's Binding. Yeah, that sounds pretty miserable to play against. Likelihood of Bolt in Standard, I think it's pretty low. They always, like, consider it, but they never actually do it. So I think the odds of it actually happening, relatively low. Luckily, I bought Tabernacle and they were $20. Oh man, what a good investment. All right, before we jump to our next round, trying to feed the children, a reminder that the sponsor of tonight's stream is Ridge Wallet, and they make slim front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber and titanium. You can check them out over at ridgewallet.com and get 10% off with the code GOLDFISH. So thank you so much to them for their support. And with that out of the way, on to round number 4 with Grixis Dragons. Last bolt was what, M11? M something pretty early. All right, on to round number 4. 2 removal spells, no real action. On the draw. Fine against creature decks. We do have our lands. I think we're gonna keep it. I think it's good enough. Is Assassin's Trophy? Oh my god. Again? What is this, the only deck people play? I mean, I guess it's super cheap, so people are just trying to find the cheapest way to be competitive. Well, it worked last time. Let's see if we can keep them off of Curious Obsession again. They are on the play, which is not great. Like, if they could just stick a Curious Obsession here and back it up with a counter, it's pretty bad. Land for our opponent. All right, no Curious Obsession yet, so at least that's good. Opponent hits us. We are going to need some action sooner or later. Warkite Marauder. Okay. Ugh, more lands. Well, play Dragon Skull Summit. Kill Warkite Marauder. Pass the turn. Assassin's Trophy better than Path. I don't know if I would say it was better. I think it was... man, it's close. They are comparably powerful. Opponent passes. Rona. Huh. I'll play Dragon Skull Summit, pass the turn. Opponent's probably got a handful of counters. Island. Yeah, and then 4-1. Yup. Down to 17. Hey, what's up, Madman McCarthy? Down to 17. Another Warkite Marauder. Well, alright. Try to kill it. Please? Spell Pierce. Alright. Untap. Nicol Bolas. More lands. Good lord. That is a incredible number of lands. Well, we kept a land-heavy hand. Play Rona for no real value. Yikes. Elgraves, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. All right, Watery Grave tapped. Pass the turn. I emailed you a budget hilarious black storm deck featuring some Guilds of Ravnica cards. Awesome. I will keep an eye out for it. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know about Bolt coming back to standard. Wizard seems very hesitant to actually do that. Opponent gets in. Yeah. Rona, 0-1, sure. Down to 14. And passes. We really need Niv Mizzet at some point. Wow. Okay. Watery Grave tapped. That is a lot of lands. That's a lot of lands. It is risky on Moto to keep land heavy hands because sometimes you just draw all lands. I guess that's the same in paper, but we are certainly land central with this draw. Opponent goes to combat. Gets in. Yeah, well, alright. Exile a card. Oh! It was another land! Wow! Oh my goodness! We're breaking records. Warkite Marauder. Sarkin is going to get countered. Well, play the Mountain. Play the Sarkin. Whew. Speaking of Panharmonicon, what do you think of this budget modern deck I threw together? Well, let me take a peek. Abzan Blink. Oh man, Eerie Interlude, Panharmonicon. Always a good time. All right, pass the turn, and we are in dire straits here. We have just not found action this game. Magic gods, be not kind. Opponent. I think this is the first time I've lost to the mono blue deck when they have not been able to have a Curious Obsession going. But kind of us just drawing all lands is probably the equivalent of our opponent drawing an extra card each turn. Jace! Huh. Okay. Post-combat looting. Whoa. All right. Well, I mean, I guess we can do this. Rona. Wily Goblin. All right. We will play Wily Goblin. I guess theoretically we're not straight up dead unless our opponent has something, but we're pretty close. Wily Goblin makes a treasure. Steam Vent's tapped. Pass the turn. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we get out of this one. Yeah, opponent's playing Little Jace. We have not seen much Little Jace. Opponent ticks up to do some looting. Actually up to 5 counters so they can make more Jaces if we're still in this game next turn. Opponent gets in. Yep, hits us. Down to 1. Sure. What is our out? Is there an out? Without a spell, Niv Mizzet doesn't even do it. Like, Niv Mizzet can just wrath their board, but ugh, that is a tough sell. We have 1 Fiery Cannonade if somehow they didn't have a counter. Opponent. Pass. Whoo! 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 All right. Sure, let's Rona. Well, now I kind of just want to draw a land for the memes. Spitflame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoa! That is a lot of lands. All right, on to game 2. Cannonade would save us if it resolved, right? It kills every... Oh, you're right. It doesn't hit pirates. Cannonade does nothing. It's not a real Pyroclasm. Well, I guess we don't want Cannonade. We get to bring in Moment of Craving, bring in Duresses, bring in maybe a couple Negates. We just want all of our cheap removal. Go down Sailor of Means, I believe. Go down Price of Fame. Go down Eldest Reborn. Go down Rona, something like that, I think. Oh, Raoul is just so expensive. This deck is playing so many Spell Pierces and Negates and stuff that... I don't know if we can get away with playing Raoul. Do I normally stream this much? So we stream... I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 to 9. Roughly, Eastern time. So yeah, this is about normal. Yeah, we'll bring in 2 negates. I think we might just go like this. We could bring in a 3rd negate if we wanted to. Maybe we should keep the Price of Fame. It is a removal spell. It's not a... Well, we got so much removal. What would we go down? Yeah, I think we just run it like this. I think this is fine. I think we want 25 lands. Like, our deck has Niv Mizzet. Like, the problem with that draw was we just didn't draw any of our big things. But our deck is pretty mana intensive, and normally we have, like, Sarkans to filter lands, treasure maps, Dragon Hordes to draw cards. So flooding out isn't usually a concern, but... Hey, welcome, Pit Panther. I don't mind 1 Eldest Reborn, I don't think. I think 1 is fine. I think we just had a roughly over land heavy draw. All right, we get to play first. Huh? We got dragons, but we have no early game removal. This is a risky keep in the matchup. Is making our first play on turn 4. I'm not even sure we can keep this. Hey, Goldfish, I was wondering where you learned to write articles and stuff. Did you do you have a journalism BA? I do not. I did take creative writing classes at one point, but I didn't actually get a journalism degree or anything. But I always enjoyed writing and reading, so I think it was a combination of that. Yeah, I think we gotta ship it. Well, we're keeping this one. It's roughly the same, but negate gotta go bottom. We need cheap removal. We're very much at risk of getting run over by Curious Obsession. So, like, a shock off the top would be pretty helpful. There's Mistcloak Herald. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Steam Vent's tapped. Okay. No Curious Obsessions, please. Island. Alright, no Curious Obsession yet. Ponent. And we do have Niv Mizzet if we get to it. Ponent gets in. Hits us. Yep. Down to 19. Ooh. Whoa! Naban! That's some spice. That is definitely some spice. Well, play an island. Play Sarkin. Take up Sarkin. Discard the mountain. More Sarkins. All right, pass the turn. Well, we'll see. This Naban is making me nervous. Hey, what's up, Fratoasty? Yeah, let me take a look, Dapper Turtle. Opponent, combat. Turbo Turtle. Opponent gets in. And our Sarkin, yup. Down to 1. There's Tempest Shin. Opponent passes. Wily Goblin. Well, Watery Grave... Untapped. Add mana. Red, red. And, I mean, this is all we can really do. Yeah. Play Niv Mizzet. Hope for no bounce our stuff. Niv Mizzet down. If it sticks, it's so good. Pass the turn. Budget turtle tribal seems seems pretty spicy. Oh, they have it. They have it. Oh god. Exclusion mage. Well, looking bad, looking bad, looking bad. We don't have mana to recast. We lose our Sarkin. Wow. Well, if we're gonna lose, losing to Nabanamonicon, I guess is a fine way for us to lose. Opponent gets in, kills Sarkin, hits us. Yup. Down to 12. Well, playing a Kobolas. Opponent's got a discard. It's a land. Pass the turn. If they have more ways to deal with creatures, we're getting tempoed out, literally. Opponent. I bet on this deck to win the next GP. Oh my goodness! The runs. I think the mono blue tempo is fine. I don't know. I mean, it's top 8 at a GP, so it's definitely possible. I think we've had some running issues this round. We absolutely destroyed it last time we played it, but this game, we did not. Mana flood like crazy, and to kind of mana screw to some extent. Well, that's a little bit disappointing way for that to go down. Do you think Richard will ever play Horse Tribal on Commander Clash? It seems like a good possibility. Richard does play a lot of tribal decks, especially if there was ever a Horse Tribal Commander. Then I think it's very likely. Oh, the mono blue turtle deck. That would be a dark horse to win the next GP. That would be pretty amazing. I would definitely be rooting for it. All right, well, this one's for feeding the children. This one's it. Can we feed the children? Round number 5. All right, we lose the die roll. Our hand's good. Let's see if we are up against mono blue tempo again. It seems to be a popular deck tonight. Yeah, horses seem like they're relatively new with the support that they're getting. When are you going to make a Forced Fruition deck? Mono red aggro? Aggro. Forced Fruition could be a good against odds card. Seems like there's a chance that we play it eventually. Mountain Go. I saw someone playing the Bon in the SCG Open, but I don't know the record. I know the mono blue tempo deck did pretty well. All right, Steamkin, well, Steamkin must die. The mono blue tempo deck got top 8, and also I think one was like 11th or something, so it put 2 in the SCG Classic really close to the top 8. Pass the turn. Well, I play in an SCG Open. Every now and then I probably will. I know there's 2 that are coming pretty close to me the beginning half of next year. So I will probably try to play those. All right, there's a Steam Kid. Well, play Dragon Skull Summit. Play Sarkin. Tick up Sarkin. Discard Rona. All right, there's a land. Pass the turn. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. Yeah, Steamkin, it's been mono red and mono blue. We've played one non-mono red or mono blue deck tonight. Yeah, Steamkin's very strong. Very, very strong. The turtle list is still here. I will put it in the chat. It seems like a fun casual deck. Turtles are definitely an underappreciated tribe. Found it. They get over their options in the face of our wily goblin. So is it dominating standard? I don't think it's dominating. I think Izzet was actually probably the least played or least well performing guild on week 1 of Standard. Opponent. Well, we will block with Wily Goblin. Would rather keep our Sarkin alive and well. Alright, Lightning Strike, Sarkin, Pump Steamkin. Sure. Yup. Sarkin down to 1. And shock. Alright, alright. You dealt with our Sarkin. Well, we can't just Eldest Reborn, which is fine. More Varixes. Well, let's Eldest Reborn. Eldest Reborn is still pretty excellent here. Play Eldest Reborn. Get rid of the Runaway Steamkin. Pass the turn. Get 2 Lava Runner for our opponent. Hey, thank you for the cheer, Ken Shockley. Gets it. Down to 18. Ooh. Alright, opponent's got a discard. Huh. Well, let's just Dragon's Horde. We could have Varix, but let's go for the long game. Pass the turn. I'm reminded of the Christopher Watkins skit on SNL where Chris Canal played a centaur at a job interview. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Down to 18. Hey, thank you, Kirkley97. Yeah. And Pyromancer. Sure. But now we get a Sarkin and a Niv Mizzet, and I think that should be the game. So, get back Sarkin. Man, another Niv Mizzet? Oh, boy. Yeah, this is pretty good. Add mana. Blue, blue. Play Niv Mizzet. Get a counter on Dragon's Horde. Which then lets us draw a card and kill something. Alright, yep. We'll pass. We'll pass the turn. I think Niv Mizzet is even better than kicking Varix here. Because it just lets us snipe down our opponent's creatures. I mean, I guess Varix also just blocks the creatures, but opponent. Steamkin. Sure. Goes to combat. No attacks. Alright, well, let's draw with Dragon Sword. Kill Pyromancer. Yeah, this should be game. Untap. Ping Steamkin. Loot with Sarkin. Discard Lava Coil. Ping Lava Runner. Play Varix. Counter on Dragon's Horde. And opponents had enough. They've had enough. They've had enough. Izzet is incredible. If you live long enough to cast Niv and protect it, yeah. Niv is incredibly, incredibly good. I have been realizing that from this Grixis deck. Oh, man. It is very underrated, even. It is just so strong. So bring in our cheap removal. Go down Rona. Go down Fight with Fire. Go down Price of Flame, and go down 1 Eldest Reborn. And I think we just run out like that. Our deck is already pretty geared towards beating aggro. We do not have Demanding Dragon, although I feel like you could play Demanding Dragon. Have you checked out Star of Extinction True Fire Captain combo to ping your opponent for 20? I have not actually played it. It's a deck that I keep hoping we'll get to play at some point. So I haven't actually built a deck list for it yet, but it's definitely something I'm interested in. I've been playing Jeskai Control and I really love it. I'm not a blue player, but find the deck really fun. What do you think about Jeskai Control? I can link a list if you want to look it over. Ooh, sure. I'll take a look at your Jeskai control list. I think Jeskai control is one of the better control options at the moment, at least until we get the rest of the guilds this winter. Cyclone, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Squee combo, eh? Ooh. Squee is a pretty good way to trigger. How do you go infinite, though? So, Skirk Prospector, sack Squee for 1 mana. I guess if you have 2 Steamkins? Oh, there's no Steamkin. Oh, there is. So if you have 2 Steamkins, or you can copy it with Protein Raider, that's pretty interesting. I guess if you have 3, then you make infinite mana. That's a fun idea. Nerd Geek You, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Hey, doing well, Loam. How are you? Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Little risky mana-wise, but we need 1 land, and we have lots of good removal, good blockers, and a Sarkin. Mass Polymorph Prison. I don't think I've ever played Mass Polymorph either. Another, more removal. All right, Mountain Go. We just have so much removal. Sky Swallower. That's some spice. Wait, isn't polymorphing into Sky Swallower a bad thing? I'm so confused. Dragon Skull Summit. Run out the wiliest of goblins. Get a treasure. Oh, I see. So the idea is that's a really fun against odd style deck. So the idea is to Phyrexian Revoker to stop Nullhide Ferox, Magus of the Moat. How do you not die to Sky Swallower though? That's the one sticking point. You give your opponent all your stuff. Because Magus of the Moat is only So I guess if you can deal with the Sky Swallower, then you just basically more or less lock your opponent out of the game. That looks really interesting. Thank you for the cheers. Opponent, another land. Well, our opponent's not doing much here. Let's get in with Wily Goblin. Hit our opponent. Down to 419. Let's play Sarkin. We could Ravager, but Sarkin discard Spitfire. Next turn, Ravager seems good. So discard Spitfire. All right, there's a land. Pass the turn. Yeah, we're in super good shape. Sling CR, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Wizards Lightning on Sarkin. Yup. Opponent. Fanata. Ah. All right, so there goes our Sarkin. Yeah, Mass Polymorph looks sweet. I'm still not 100% sure how you don't die to Sky Swallower. Oh, all other permanents. Okay. So Sky Swallower doesn't donate itself. I see. Now I see it. Yeah, I was missing that part on Sky Swallower. Yeah, that's a really fun idea. It does seem like a really unique way to lock people out of the game. I really like it. That is super sweet. Well, get in with Wily Goblin. Hit our opponent. Yeah, let's just Sailor. We win the long game, run our opponent out of cards, put up a good blocker. Also, not have to spend our treasure in case we find Niv Mizzet. What about Expansion Explosion in a mono red deck? Just got the first side. It is a way you can like win counter wars. So I think there's some. If the metagame becomes super control heavy, I could see that being an option to like counter a counter essentially. I'll go to combat. Get in. Getting Firebrand off the battlefield also means Firebrand plus something doesn't kill Nicobolas. Huh. so let's... Well, Lava Coil's still a thing. Yeah, let's just Nicole Bolas. Play Nicole Bolas, get back our Spit Flame. That's fine. Yeah, Red has had, like, redirect spells like that in the past, so I don't think it's, like, that much of a color pie violation. Even, like, Fork basically does the same thing, because you can just, like, copy the counter and counter itself. Kazoo Korzoots, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber, Bonnet. Alright, they do have the combo kill for Nicole Bolas. Wizard's Lightning plus Firebrand. I mean, we're still in really fine shape, though. Kortuzusu. It isn't technically a color pie violation, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, that is true. Ooh, Frenzy. Well, Frenzy's a little bit scary. We don't actually have a big threat at the moment. Opponent. Come on! Big Dragon. Wily Goblin. That's the opposite. Well, play Wily Goblin. Go to combat. Attack. We need a Niv Mizzet. If we draw Niv Mizzet, we should just win the game. Niv Mizzet is what we need. I mean, we're still in okay shape, but Experimental Frenzy can... Oh, man. Experimental Fizzle. Watery Grave. Well, go attacking. Hit our opponent. I mean, we're still fine, but there is some risk they just play like 5 cards next turn or something. Opponent untaps. Land. Whoa! Whoa, the worst Frenzy. The worst. Oh, well, we're drawing all lands too. Oh, come on. Keep having lands on top. I don't know if I've ever seen... I don't know if I've ever seen Frenzy fizzle this hard. Poe's just got all lands. All lands. Hey, see you, Joe Quiznos. Thanks for hanging out. Steam Vents tapped. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a mountain. Wow, more frenzies. Land. Land on top. Land on top. Oh, this is the most fizzly of fizzles. Opponent, what do you got? What do you got? Oh, goodness. Now that you've come around a bit on Risk Factor, do you think that it might be a bit more splashable than you first thought? I think that Risk Factor is good, but it has to be a very specific, very aggressive deck. So, I mean, I could see if you're playing some sort of very aggro deck that's not red, then maybe there's a way that you can splash it. But I still think it has very specific niche purposes. Yeah, our opponent probably... I mean, yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess we're going to run out Eldest Reborn just to get the process started. Make our opponent discard doesn't do anything. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone run worse with... Did our opponent not discard? Huh. Okay. Land on top. Are we just going to beat down with these these dorks with no dragons? It's actually Grixis dragons. We just happen to have a lot of pirates. It does feel like a pirate deck at the moment, though. Opponent. Alright. Frenzy beginning. Bane fires a Wily Goblin. Sure. Ooh, Legion War Boss. Okay. Okay. Actually, I guess we just let them go to combat, and then Cannonade is fine. Goes to combat. Makes a Goblin. Sure. Cannonade does not hurt our random pirates. Cannonade you. And Volley! Welcome to the Fishbowl. And Vanol. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent pings us. Down to 19. Sending a message. Yup. Pirates live. Opponent. Passes. Didn't miss it. That's game. That's game. Combo. It's a combo. Go to combat. Get in. We are going to miss it combo kill, I think. Hit our opponent to 3. Fratoasty, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our re-subscriber. And it's time. It's time. It's time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, man, I guess we don't just win, do we? Well, Plaintive Mizzet. I guess we can't quite cast enough spells to win. We still... This locks our opponent out of playing even more spells. An opponent scoops it up! Alright, we got there. Grixis Dragon, so we finish with a 3-2. So the deck is really good. I wish we had got a slightly better record. We lost once to Mono Blue, where we got kind of dominated. And then what was our other loss? We lost to Abzan. We lost to an Abzan deck, which... we got pretty color screwed. I think if there's one criticism of the deck, the mana is still a little bit rough. It'll get better once we have the winter set and can replace some of these basic mountains with blood crypts. It'll make the deck even better. But we got the winning record with Grixis Dragons, and I'm still planning on playing this deck for fun. It's just a really fun deck. Niv Mizzet is so much fun to play. Mr. Adamant, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. It was basically just like, I mean, there were Night of Autumns in the deck, but it was basically just Abzan mid-range, I think. It wasn't really tribal themed at all. But the kids are eating, so we have a treasure chest, a single little treasure chest to open. So let's crack it open. Sometimes all it takes is one. Sometimes that's all it takes. Crack open, treasure chest, 1 of 1. We get Clone and Scroll of Origins. Draw a card if you have 7 or more cards in hand. One of the worst abilities. I mean, I guess if you're playing Reliquary Tower, it could be alright, but usually you don't want to draw when you have more than 7 cards. Clone, old school, original copier. But, yeah, I mean, it's fine. Not the greatest treasure chest. Scroll is kind of like Library of Alexander, that's true. Except a little bit more expensive. 2 to cast, 2 to activate, instead of a land and being free to activate. But I guess you have the upside of you can do it if you have more than 7 cards in your hand when Alexandria is just 1. Yeah, Heroic Reinforcements has been somewhat playable, surprisingly. What do you think about rarity limit for budget Magic on Arena? Well, we will be having a free-to-play Arena series starting. I don't really want to change budget Magic itself because I think a lot of people use those decks for F&M, for Magic Online, other paper stuff. So I don't really want to change budget Magic to be built around the Arena budget. But we will have some other content coming that is kind of more based on Arena budget in specific, but I think it'll be more its own thing than part of budget Magic. Well, good news is we got time for a game of Mo-Mir tonight. We get to wrap things up with a game of Mo-Mir, so let me see if our Mo-Mir list is up and running. Mo-Mir list. All right, Mo-Mir list. Here's what we got on the list if you're down for Mo-Mir. Stony Baloney, Filthy Rascal, Goat Fiesta, Colonel Frogfoot, The One Who Knocks, Alpha Moyer, Shizer, Chicken Fajitas, Heisenberg Hat. If you are interested in Mo-Miring it up and you're on that list, send me a challenge I will accept and we'll get to close things out with some Mo-Mir. We haven't played Mo-Mir in a while because we've been playing some Arena and stuff. Ooh, Durkee, $30 donation. Consider this a donation to feed the children. Well, Durkee, thank you so much, and I guess that means we gotta open some more treasure chests. The feed the children donation means we gotta crack some chests. But we will still be Mo-Miring. So if you are on the Mo-Mir list, Durkee, thank you so much for the donation. Let's do our Mo-Mir game first, and then we will feed the children with the rest of our treasure chests, thanks to Durkee. Thank you. So if you're on the Mo-Mir list, log in, send me a record. We finished 3-2 with Grixis Dragons, although I think the deck is even better than that. I actually think this deck is just like legitimately good. good. I'm sure it could still use some amount of tuning, some stuff around the edges, but it looks a little weird with the random pirates in it, but I think the deck is actually very, very good. I've been very impressed with it. We will be doing more with it in the future, so yeah, lots of play points from from donations and chess openings. I guess while we're waiting for the Mo-Mir list challenge to play Mo-Mir, I guess we can grab our treasure chest. Alright. Feeding the children. Thank you again for the donations. So if you're on the Mo-Mir list, send me a challenge. Stony Baloney, Filthy Rascals, Goat Fiesta, Colonel Frogfoot, Lockout, One Who Knocks, Alpha Moyer, Shizer, Chicken Fajitas, and Heisenberg Hat. If none of you are interested in playing, I'll take a random challenge. But first come, first serve to the people on the list. Alright, treasure chests. Treasure chest. Oh, do I not have... Hopefully I have challenges available. How many treasure chests do we get? 10, 11, 12? 12 is probably about right. Yeah, close enough. Alright, thank you again for the donation. Well, I will grab the first challenge for Mo-Mir. If you are on the Mo-Mir list or not and would like to Mo-Mir, yeah. Send me a challenge. I will accept. We will Mo-Mir. Mo-Mir. Lay achieved. I'm building a Commander Ellie deck I'm really excited about. Yeah, Ellie is a really interesting, fun sacrifice outlet. Ooh, kind of like a life gain themed Ellie deck. Being able to just shoot down things by sacrificing creatures, pretty powerful, and it seems like you should easily be able to get up to 50 life. Seems like a really fun deck. Alright, Raptor Wrangler is logging on. Well, I will accept the first challenge, and then after Mo-Mir, we will open up our donation children feeding treasure chest. Also, maybe in the future I will try to get an extra Mo-Mir for cases where someone does not have one. I'd like Mo-Mir, but I'm at the office. Yeah, office probably not the best place to Mo-Mir. Is there chat in Arena? There is not. You can, like, send some emotes, but there's not really any chat at all. So, who has been playing Arena? What do you think of it? What's your overall feeling on Arena so far? How do you play Mo-Mir? Like, how do you acquire it? You either have to buy it from the store or trade for it / buy it from a bot. I'm not sure how much they cost right now. Mo-Mir. Like roughly... Oh, man. They're pretty cheap. Five tickets? They used to be like 10. Oh, man, even cheaper. Oh, that's a buy price. But yeah, they cost a few tickets, but then you can use them over and over and over again. Yeah, Arena's definitely fun. I've had a lot of fun with it. Big Bird 87, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. I enjoyed it. It's fun, quick, getting cards stuck, but if it changed, I would rate it above MTGO. Oh, getting cards sucks. Yeah, that is one of the issues. Well, thank you, Spurmax. At regular speed. Do you normally watch at high speed? Schneidside, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, you're still winning the race, Wrangler, Raptor Wrangler, because we haven't got any other challenges yet. I rate Arena an F plus out of 10. Arena feels a little like when I started playing Magic, all the jank everyone is playing. Yeah, I assume that'll improve as people get more cards in their collection. Although I think that'll always be somewhat of an issue on Arena. Watch videos on X2. Man, that's got to be fast. I thought I talked fairly fast even normally, but maybe not. Maybe I need to try to talk faster. Yeah, I guess we can open our chest now. Let's open our chest now while we're waiting for Mo-Mir, and then we'll wrap up with Mo-Mir. So 12 chests, thanks to a donation, and here we go. Chest 1 of 12. We get Scarecrow. Also, Virtus the Veiled. I'm excited that we will be doing some Battle Bond Commander clashing before long. All right. No value, but sweet cards. Ooh, Polluted Delta. Polluted Delta has value. The fetch lands. Polluted Delta. How much does it come in at? Polluted Delta. Khans of Tarkir. 5.65. Not bad, not bad. When a chest is like 2 something. All right. Best open so far. Next we get 10 play points. Darkblade Agent. Darkblade Agent is pretty sweet and limited. The Blue-Black Surveil deck is pretty good. Rough Draft's coming out tonight, by the way, on the YouTube channel. Leyline of Life Force. One of the less appreciated Leylines. Mistcloak Herald. Our nightmare. We lost to the Mistcloak Herald deck tonight. All right, so far we got a Polluted Delta. Ooh, Grizzle Daddy. All right. How much is Grizzlebrand? Grizzlebrand comes in at 6.15. Not bad, not bad. Tunity for the 3rd month, or more like the 6th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Also, Immortal Spock, welcome you as well. Big scoops here for our new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, Grizzlebrand and Polluted Delta. Not bad, not bad. Lord of the Pit, Royal Assassin. Man, some classics. I don't know if I've ever seen this Lord of the Pit art. That's what Lord of the Pit looks like in 10th edition? That does not look familiar to me. All right, Royal Assassin. Well, some classics with no value. 10 play points, add them to the pile. Bonus round has been catching on a bit in some janky Storm decks in Legacy. Someday we might play it. It's kind of budget friendly as well. We got to play more Legacy, because Legacy's sweet. All right. Play points, another Battle Bond card. So many Battle Bond cards. 4 to go. What do we get? What do we get? 15 play points, Infectious Horror, and Rock's Oracle. All right, 3 more shots. 3 more shots. Come on, something good. Grand Abolisher. I don't think that's worth anything. Grand Abolisher. Oh, it's also in a commander set. Yeah, 28 cents. 2 more. Come on, something big, something good. 15 play points. Jungle Wayfinder. Tishana Wayfinder. The Wayfinder chest. Last one. Nexus of Fate. Oh, LED? LED? I don't think it's actually worth anything. There was a time when Lion's Eye Diamond was insanely expensive. Now it's only 3.18 ticks, but there was a time when it was literally close to 200 ticks on Magic Online. It was like the most expensive card at one point. Oh, man. Not bad. Not bad. So we got a LED, a Polluted Delta, and nothing. Maybe we're not actually going to... No Mo-Mir tonight? Maybe we're not actually going to get to Mo-Mir tonight. Well, I guess if we're not going to Mo-Mir, maybe we get some more treasure chests? Maybe we just keep spinning the wheel? Okay, Raptor Wrangler's almost there. Alright, almost Mo-Mir time. I would love to see him make a commander deck that has Mnemonic Betrayal with Grim Monolith and Power Artifact. Infinite mana with Mnemonic Betrayal, especially with a bit of... Oh, man. Hopefully this is Raptor. All right. Mo-Mir is here. It is here. We'll see. Maybe we'll see how long our Mo-Mir game goes. Maybe we'll do one last small run of treasure chests on the way out the door. Well, we haven't played Mo-Mir in a while. It is super fun. If you have never played Mo-Mir, it is very, very random. You start with 24 life, also this avatar of Mo-Mir Simic Visionary, and you start with a deck that is all lands. Your deck is only basic lands, and then each turn you can pay an amount of mana one time, like we're going to pay 2. We're going to discard a card, and we get a random creature token of that converted mana cost. So our random 2-drop... Kobold Overlord. First strike, other Kobold creatures you control have first strike. The art on the Kobolds is so ridiculous. It is not a great 2-drop by any stretch, but... Ooh, Solteri Trooper. That's actually annoying. That's essentially just a 2/2 unblockable, which is actually an annoying amount of damage. Like, that will deal a lot of damage to us. Yeah, the Kobold art, I have no idea what's going on. Literally no clue. The old art is so sweet, though. It's just so goofy. I will really want a retro art set where, like a master set, but the gimmick is the style of art is like this. Old borders, this, like, I don't even know how to describe it. Whatever this goofy old art is, oh man, that would make me so happy. Sphinx's tutelage is apparently fixed now, which is sweet. Opponent hits us down to 22. Yep. And passes. I'll play a mountain. Discard a forest. 4-drop is Knight of the New Alara. Each other multicolored creature gets +1/+1. Well, if we can get like a Sliver Queen or something, that would be pretty sweet. Right now it's not doing much, but there are big multicolor things. I don't even know what a Kobold looks like. My only life experience with Kobolds is seeing them on Magic cards. Opponent. So I guess that's what a Kobold looks like to me. Opponent gets in. Any chance you'll play your El Hemret's Archive deck on stream now that Sphinx's tutelage works again? Maybe. I might have to give it another shot. I never got to play it enough to see how competitive it was. I mean, it's an against odds deck, so it's probably not super competitive, but we didn't get to really go long enough to even find out if it was semi-competitive. Opponents, 4-drop. Levied Guardian. Yeah. Sure. Alright, let's make a 5. See if we can hit something. A 5-color creature would be spectacular. It would be so big. Ooh. Well, Crush is fine. That's a 3-color creature, so it's a 6/6, and it's going to keep growing. Okay, we'll just pass with our 6/6 Crash. It's a combo. Pass the turn. Yeah, maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll see if I can get the Archive deck to a point where we can actually play it on stream. Opponent. What should I play at my local F&M if there's a lot of Golgari? Ooh. I haven't really figured out the meta to the point where I can tell you what has the best matchup against Golgari. I think Golgari falls into that weird mid-range space for the most part, depending on the build. I guess I would probably want to be a more controlling style deck. Might have the best matchup. I think that they have enough life gain and stuff that I'm not sure if you can just aggro them out consistently. Alright, 6-drop. You have my worm. It's big-ish. I don't even really want to attack with Crash. Let's just pass. Opponent. Mountain. Gets in. Yep. Down to 16. Ooh, Unash. That's a big flyer. All right. Well, we'll just split them. 2 and 2. Yeah, Graveyard Hate can be good against Golgari. Again, it kind of like depends on the build. Some are more graveyard heavy than others, but it seems like a fine sideboard option. Ooh, Ancient Alkite. That can at least deal with this Unash or block the Unash. I'll get in with the Worm. If they kill it, at least it starts growing our Crash. Split the lands. Opponent. Takes it down to 16. All right, pass the turn. Opponent can go for Ulamog. Those extra lands mean they're going to get up to big things. Opponent. Combat. Gets in. Down to 14. I think next turn we might actually make a 6 and kill Solteri Trooper. With Hellkite. Opponent. Yes! Yes! The mill kill! Oh, now we don't even have to win. We just have to leave our opponent alive until they mill themselves out. Which, that should be possible. So, let's make a 6. Actually, we can make a 7? Let's think about this. Yeah, let's make a 7. I mean, hopefully it's not Phage. Vagrant Pal Beast. Ooh, 8/8. Get in with Hellkite, kill the Solteri Troopers, and now I don't even know if we're going to try to kill our opponent. I've always wanted to get the mill kill. Kill the Troopers. So now we can just play defense and wait for our opponent to kill themselves. Grow our Crash. Pass the turn. Yup. Would you ever consider playing Turtles on a stream or in a video? Oh man, maybe. I think I'll have to give it a shot. It could be like a fun against the odds deck if people wanted to see it. One of the challenges with playing really casual decks is, ooh, Sphinx of the Steel Wind. That means we might actually have to kill our. Oh, it's a Sphinx. Well, that helps with the mill process. One of the challenges with very casual decks is there's not a really easy place to play them. Because the tournaments on Magic Online are usually pretty spiky. But maybe if we do like a this or that Magic or something, it could be a really good fit for that. Like a more of a flavor type series. Man, we're going to lose to the Sphinx, aren't we? Well, I guess we got to go back to making creatures. Make an 8. If we can deal with Sphinx or block it. Ooh, Stonehorn Chieftain. Okay. Trample and Indestructible. Well, attack. Trample and Indestructible is good. Seems pretty good. Thank you for the cheer, MTG Card Chief. Hey, Seth, you have filled many hours of my time with pun-filled bliss. Thanks for being so super entertaining. Well, thank you so much for the cheer and for the kind words. Opponent's got to start blocking. Oh, I guess they have a free block mostly with Sphinx on Crash. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I think the mill kill is going to be less likely to work because this Sphinx is going to kill us so quickly. And we can't actually block it. So I think that the mill kill is less likely to succeed. Opponent grows our Crash. Interesting choice with Scuttling Death. Yup. Oh, opponent misclicked. Oh, they were trying to block. Oh, sorry, opponent. Yeah, well, that happens sometimes. They were trying to block, but they accidentally sacrificed instead. And I think our opponent paid the ultimate price. Ugh. Yep. Crash, pretty big and pretty tramply. And on to game number 2. So what magics everyone got going on this weekend? Anything fun? What are you playing at F&M? Or whatever other magic-y stuff you're doing this weekend? The number of times I've tapped a Llanowar Elves for mana when I wanted to block, it is a really easy thing to do in Digital. No sideboards for Mo-Mir, since your deck is all lands. I'll play a Swamp, pass the turn. Opponent. Mountain. And Llanowar Knight. Pro Black, 2/2. Alright. I'll play a Mountain. Let's make a... something. Deep Tread Marrow. Alright, can gain Island Walk, whatever. I just built your Atrata, Errata, etc. deck on Arena. Did you know that Siren Zoo's interaction doesn't work on Arena? Kind of a bummer for sure. Did you do like the full control mode thing? I think you have to go into full control mode maybe. Team sealed for GP Denver. That sounds like a blast. Team events for limited seem like a lot of fun. Prevent the next 3 damage that would be dealt this turn. Alright. Sure, opponent passes. I'll play the Swamp. Play Plains. And Gust Rider Exuberant. It's got flying. That's a little something. Pass the turn. I believe that in Team Sealed you get, is it 12 packs? I've been playing Red-Black Heartless Summoning and been doing alright with it. Card advantage with Sin Prouder, smaller threats with Desecration Demon and Olivia. Ooh. Combustibles on the top end and a tally. That sounds super fun. Heartless Summoning, sooner or later, someone's going to build a really good Heartless Summoning deck. It's definitely a really fun build around, but it just has so much potential. Now, let's make a 4. When you get Goblin Psychopath, when it attacks or blocks, flip a coin. If you lose a flip, next time we deal damage is started, status delta, yo! Oh my god. That's not a great magic card. Goblin Psychopath. I mean, I guess you get a 5/5 for 4, which is a little above the curve. Oh yeah, that doesn't even work. Orm. Alright. Yeah, that is the biggest challenge with Heartless Summoning. That decks often really struggle when they don't have Heartless Summoning. Opponent. Discards a forest. Angleshanker. When it attacks other creatures you control gain first strike. Alright. First strike and death touch. God. That seems pretty close to unbeatable. Okay. Shriekmaw maybe? Let's get a Shriekmaw. That just means we can never deal with our opponent's creatures ever. I guess we could throw all of our creatures in front of Ankleshanker to maybe kill it. Battlemaster, just a 3/3 for 5. Alright, pass the turn. Yeah, this is not a good position that our ankles are going to be shanked. Oh yeah, Shriekmaw doesn't do it. You're right. We need... maybe Angel? Something. Well, time to get our board Wrath by Ankleshanker, I guess. Opponent. Man, we're not even guaranteed we can do it. Opponent doesn't attack. Okay. Board, not Wrath. Well, let's make a 6. Man, something with removal would be super helpful here. Oh, and Orm. Oh my goodness. There's no way we're ever getting through that. When it dies, get a 1/1. All right, big flyer, sure. Diargo Chan, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank ya. Opponent. Discards the plains. Bladewing the Risen. Alright. Pretty much just a 4/4 flyer. Opponent. Man, I'm glad our ankles are not getting shanked, because that is a big issue. We still can't really do anything because of... Ugh. Yeah, this Orm. Alright. Allosaurus Rider. Oh, there were times when we wanted to combo this with Eldritch Evolution. That deck never really took off. Pass the turn. I guess eventually we could give all of our big things flying and try to attack with this Gust Rider Exuberant. That might be our plan. Opponent. 8-drop. Equinauts. Sure. We could use a removal creature. Or, like, Avacyn. Avacyn would be nice. Opponent. Still no ankle shanking. Am I misreading this? I feel like our opponent should just be slamming into us every turn. Maybe they're worried about dying on the backswing. Ooh, Tide Spout. Well, it's a big flyer. We don't actually get to bounce things because we never cast spells. Alright, pass the turn. I guess we just try to build up and then Gust Rider at some point. So I think Ankle Shanker, when it attacks creatures you control, gain first strike and death touch. The combination of those abilities makes our team basically unblockable. And it can do that basically every turn. And there's Orm to protect it. Alright, opponent passes. Well, make an 8. This Scourge is going to be able to sweep our board. Ooh, Tidal Kraken. Well, that's a way we can eventually start dealing damage. Pass the turn. Well, this has been an interesting game, because our opponent has not been shanking our ankles. Yeah, Convoke is pretty brutal. You do not get a good deal when you hit a Convoke creature in Mo-Mir. Although, I mean, a 4/5 flyer is fine, but you want something better than that when you make an 8-drop. Thank you for the cheer. I missed the deck you played today. What was it and how did it go? We played Grixis Dragons in Standard, and we finished 3-2 in a competitive league. Deck is pretty legit, though. I feel like it's a deck that is... it's a deck that I actually feel is pretty legit in Standard. Opponent. Okay, protection to Bladewing, or prevention of damage to Bladewing. Okay, kills our flyers. We get a 1/1. Yeah, this is not good. Not good at all. We're gonna need a really good hit here. Opponent. Getting in. And that's a lot of damage in the air. Yup, 10 in the air. Sure. Down to 14. Come on! Bounce Kraken. Hoverguard Sweepers. Something like that. One time. One time, Mo-Mir gods. Angel of Deliverance. That's just another big flyer that dies to everything. Alright, go attacking, go attacking. MTG Card Chief for the 11th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent. Alright. Going to block Allosaurus Riders. Sure. Down to 18. Well, we have like one turn to find something to not die to our opponent's flyers. The Juicy Death Star! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. They can attack with Ankle Shanker, activate Scourge for 2 damage, activate Cleric to save Scourge, everything else dies. Yes. I think that would be pretty reasonable. I think we're pretty far behind. I've been playing Arena exclusively for a while now. It really hits hard how terrible MTGO is. Yeah, Arena definitely has some fun flashiness to it. All right, sweeps the board ish, sweeps the flyers. Well, we get one more shot at something. Gets in. We drop to 4. All right, one more shot at basically a big removal creature, or we're dead. Opponent gonna make a 2, maybe. Yeah, makes a 2. Well, all right. Thick skin goblin. Pay 0 on your echo costs. Huh. All right. Make a 8. Bounce Kraken. Hoverguard Sweepers. Bear of Heavens. All right. Bear of Heavens, and we're dead to the Flyers. So on to game 3. Opponent got there with the Flyers. What's up, Loma's love, Loma's life? How are you this fine evening? When are you going to do a stream of non-budget Fruity Pebbles? Oh, that was a question. I don't know. That could be an interesting stream. Code Blue Magic, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, we're just wrapping up with some, a game of Mo-Mir, Pizza Man. You can always find it on the replay YouTube, though. All right. We'll keep, as you always do, in Mo-Mir. I definitely prefer Arena. MTGO looks basically the same as for the past 10 years. That is very true. Magic Online doesn't do a whole lot of changing. Swamp Go. Opponent. Swamp. You. Well, play a mountain. 2-drop time. Come on, Mana Dork. We could use a Mana Dork. A Key Raider. Whenever land is put in a graveyard from the battlefield. Alright, so we can play Armageddon Tribal. I've never really seen this card before. That'd be kind of a fun against odds deck. Try to blow up lands and then kill people with a Key Raider. Keeper of Beast. Oh boy, the Keepers. Choose an opponent who controls more creatures than you did when you activate the ability. Create a 2/2 green Beast token. Alright, not super relevant. If our opponent wants to spend mana to make 2/2s, actually, I think we just gotta pass here. Let's just get in with our Raider. We gotta skip our 3-drop. Yeah, we ended 3-2 with our league, but the deck is very good. I think it's a deck that definitely has the potential to like 5-0 and probably has some potential on a tournament level. Niv Miz is just so good. Nicole Bolas is good. The removal's good. I feel like there's still some work that can be done around the edges to find like the exact right ones, but the exact right build. But I feel like it definitely has potential to be a tier-ish archetype. T-Gods for the 2nd month in a row. Hey Seth, I've been seeing a lot of smack talk on Arena on recent videos. I personally loved it, but what is your take? Ooh, well, give me an example, T-Guts. Thank you so much for the subscription, by the way. You mean like, well, on my videos or just videos in general? Question 1. And like smack talk about Arena or smack talk... Well, I don't know how you'd smack talk other players because you can't really... There's no real chatting. Beginning or end step, if it's enchanted by 2 or more auras, flip it, and then you can move auras. Alright, that just does pretty much nothing. Well, let's get in with our Raider. Ooh, a key Knight of the Reliquary. That could work. You could pump it pretty big, sack it, like fetch land, sack it, get a land, Knight of the Reliquary, fetch land, sack it, get a land. Ramen up Excavator. Get back the land, sack it. You could make it pretty big. Maybe we make it really big and then fling it or something. Well, it was great being with you guys, even if I wasn't able to chat much. Have a great night. Hey, thank you for being awesome, Zyre. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, I see what you're saying. In the comment section of the videos, go back to Moto, etc., etc. I think that's just... So, I basically been asking, for the last couple of weeks, had been asking for feedback about what people preferred for comment. And combine that with Arena going to the open beta and it kind of becoming accessible to everyone now. And I feel like people just have strong feelings about it. I think that you would also see a lot of comments that were the other direction, like Arena's awesome, Magic Online is horrible. So I think it's people just sharing their opinions in a forceful manner. When a beast enters the battlefield, gain 3 life, pay 3, discard a... Ugh. That's pretty good. Notorious Assassin seems very good. Well, get in with Mystic. Assassin might beat us. Mono Green Stabby for the 13th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I noticed in the comments on Budget Standard videos saying how many people refuse to watch Arena content. Yeah, I don't know how true that is, but yeah, some people, I mean... The results are extremely, extremely mixed, and I have not figured out what people want. I really have not figured it out. So I'm still experimenting. Some people all in on Arena, want nothing but Arena all the time. Some people all in on Magic Online, want nothing but Magic Online all the time. I assume the truth is probably somewhere in the middle. I think Arena will definitely be more a part of what we do. With it going into open beta and all that stuff. So, ooh, Ether Snipe is very good. Getting rid of this Notorious Assassin seems super helpful. This Nobilisivore could be a problem, but the Assassin will just beat us on its own. Pass the turn. Now we just gotta find a big flyer to deal with this Nobilisivore. I like the Arena as its own series. If you're going to test the main series, you should wait until it goes out of beta. Yeah, I'm curious about, like, beta is so weird. Some games stay in open beta essentially for their entire lives these days. So I'm wondering, like, is open beta, is that a thing that we're going to be in for a few months or next year when we go to rotation? Or is Arena going to be one of those games where we're essentially just, where open beta essentially is the release and it basically is in its final form? And I don't really know, because I don't think we've heard anything about when... Whiptail Worm. I don't think we've heard anything about when it's going out of beta. This is a big 8-5. Yeah, so that's what I'm wondering. I kind of consider the open beta to be the release of the game. I don't know if that's the right way to consider it, but that's kind of my thinking. That seems like how games work these days. A chunk of metal for the 13th month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, that's the other reason I'm wondering, Day in Wildfire, because it seems like it seems very unlikely that they'd go to open beta in October and then be out of open beta by the first of the year. So I'm assuming that open beta is what the CEO was referring to by the release thing. Opponent Benthicor enters a battlefield, make 2 1/1 Merfolk Wizards, tap 2 Merfolk you control, untap Benthicor, gain Shroud until end of turn. Alright, opponent. I find Arena is really good for new players, so I believe Arena content is a good idea. Oh, well, we will definitely be having some Arena content. No, man, we need a flyer. We're dead next turn. Ugh. All right, this is a big turn. We need this 8-drop to save the day. Minimum, we need a big flyer. Minimum. Chieftain. Man, we're good at getting chieftains. Well, I think that does it. We're just dead in the air to the Nobilis. Maybe we should have killed the Nobilis and left that assassin. The assassin removal is so good in Mo-Mir, but maybe that was a misstep. I was hoping we just hit a flyer to be able to block it, but didn't actually happen. I mean, we'll swing with everything, trample, indestructible, but pretty sure we're just dead. I was really looking forward to Goldfish Gladiator series before Reno and open beta. Yeah, there will still be more Goldfish Gladiators for the time being. Oh, talking about the bugs and stuff. Yeah, hopefully they iron out some of the like timer situations and stuff. The deck is pretty close to, or the client is in pretty good shape though. I think that it does really well at a lot of things. Yeah, I still think that it's probably, the assassin is probably still pretty good. It is kind of skipping your turn, but skipping your turn to kill something still seems worth it. All right, Bounce Kraken, reverse. Bonnet. Death. I mean, we are dead in the air. Bonnet. Alright. Gonna finish this off. Good game. Yep. You got us. Oh, man. Well, that's Mo-Mir. Sometimes you get all the stone hoof chieftains and your opponent gets the flyers. So, oh, man. It's always fun. We got to see some kobolds, which is always nice. Oh, man. Well, I think that's pretty much our stream for tonight. We got in some Mo-Mir. We got some sweet donation treasure chests. We got to play Grixis Dragons and Pirates, I guess, which is a deck I'm pretty excited about. I still plan on playing it for fun. Might sneak into some content eventually as well, a video series or something, so... Ooh, let me see, Vermint. Heartless stuff. Ooh, Heartless, I guess some Zubera action. Scrap trawlers. That's a good list of things that work well with Heartless summoning. Rally, Mausoleum Secrets. Rally, Zubera, Heartless summoning. Get 2 Heartless summonings down and they die? That seems pretty sweet. Mausoleum Secrets to find it's nice. Interesting. That's a interesting shell of a deck. Yeah, that seems like a pretty sweet idea. I mean, the Zuberas are 1/2s, yeah, so you need 2 Heartless summonings for them. But Stitcher Supplier dying is nice. Blood Artist triggers. Maybe I'll have to try to figure that out. Zubera! The Zubera were super fun. Oh, man. Well, I think this pretty much brings us to the end of our stream tonight. So, reminders, replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube, Rough Drafts going up tonight, Commander Clash tomorrow. We have some Risky Is It Wizards for Much Brew on Sunday, Standard Budget Magic on Monday, tons of sweet stuff coming up. Also some new content starting next week, so that'll be an interesting surprise on the YouTube. The sponsor of tonight's stream, is Ridge Wallet, makers of slim front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber and titanium. You can check them out at ridgewallet.com and get 10% off with the code Goldfish. So anyway, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. You were amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have fun this weekend, whether you're playing Magic or doing something else. I love y'all. It is always a blast. We'll be back on a Tuesday with another one. So until then, have a great weekend. And yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday.